Okay, so you have like absolutely zero context on what Digimon even is, right? Like both the
Um,
media as well as the game.
I know what I know some of the basic concepts and stuff. Oh, by the way, I didn't add you to my just chatting screen. Let me just add you back in there.
Oh,
There
okay,
we
okay.
go. Hello, Twitch.
Hello, everybody.
I've been cajoled into playing another TCG again because
Oh,
we're on that card game live right now. Yeah. So as Lux was saying, I'm not super familiar with Digimon TCG. I don't know anything about how it plays. I really don't even know that much about Digimon to begin with.
don't worry, don't worry. You're gonna have a great time. This
Mhm.
is okay. This is currently, as it stands, my favorite TCG to play at present.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
pretty high praise, you know.
yeah. It's super cool. And seeing as you're managing to play Yu-Gi-Oh all fine and dandy, I thought let's play some Digimon. It'll be fun.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, so to answer your question about how much I know about Digimon, I do know they are. I do know some basic concepts from the first anime. I think, like
Or like the
digital
original
world,
Digimon Adventure, right?
and
Yeah,
like the monsters. They've got evolution lines. They can go up and down, stuff like
yeah, yeah.
that. And also, I saw Gamamon memes when Ghost Game was out.
Oh,
So
Gamamon is so cute. Okay, but
yeah,
yeah.
but that's about the extent of my knowledge. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I If you ask me to name a Digimon that's not let me see. Actually, how many Digimon can I name? Let me see. Off the top of my head, well, other than Gamamon and
Okay, Gamon's really good. That's
yeah.
not a very popular one, to be
Well,
fair.
but Gamamon was like a main Digimon of an anime, so
Yeah, it's Protect
to be
Digimon,
fair.
Protect one.
Renamon, obviously, everyone knows
Yeah. Okay,
Renamon.
okay.
Agumon is the
It's
dino,
the
right?
OG
The
Protect. Yeah,
OG
it's the
Dino
OG
Protect,
Protect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Terriermon, yeah, I've seen him around.
Momantai.
Um, uh, I'm drawing a blank now. I think I
Don't worry. As you
should
play,
know
you'll see some more Digimons that you maybe not really recognize.
I should know the one from Tamers, the main one, but
The
I
Red Dino,
recognize the
right?
design. I just forget the name. Oh, and I know Leomon
Oh.
because I know Leomon always dies. That's all.
Yeah. That's
Is
fair.
that
That's
true?
fair.
Yeah. So I think that's about the extent of it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. I guess when knowledge is ready up, I'll explain it to you when we are in the game. I don't think there's a timer if I recall, but
Okay.
yeah. Just ready
Let's
up.
move over to the TCG screen.
Yeah.
Very fancy. Take a look. Got enough room for a lock to put in later if I need it.
Oh wow. Okay. On the side, yeah, I see
Yeah,
it.
and I can put life points or score or whatever it is. Okay,
Okay.
let's. Which deck
For
should
now,
I be using?
load in for with Zafraga. That's like a relatively simple deck to play.
All
So
right.
we'll load with that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me the rules and stuff because I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting myself into. Oh yeah, I should probably update it as well. Prior card game knowledge, Pocket, TCG, Pokemon TCG Pocket, and by extension, I know how main Pokemon TCG plays as well, and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's about it.
Okay, so starting out, we are gonna do the. I'll explain to you like the concept of Digimon, how to win, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Digimon is a. Oh, sorry. Digimon is like a monster carrying and like monster raising simulator, as you probably know a little bit about it.
Yeah, I do know about
Uh,
its origins as Tamagotchi.
yeah, it's Tamagotchi, and Digimon TCG replicates some of the ideas with their mechanics. So
Oh,
to
so
win with
it's like
yeah,
Pokemon replicating the Pokemon games with their card game. I see.
yeah. So for Digimon TCG, right, the goal of
Mm-hmm.
the game is to destroy all five of your security cards and destroy all five security cards using a combination of Digimon, which is your monster cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, options, which are like your spells or supporter cards in Pokemon, if you know those,
Mm-hmm.
and your tamers, which are your continuous magic or like your permanents in Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The main mechanic for Digimon that sets it apart from something like Dumas or NTG is the memory gauge, this big thing you see in the middle of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you make a play in Digimon, this memory gauge will push and pull depending on what you do. And depending on where this memory gauge lies, that tells how much resource your opponent gets to play with on their turn. So,
Ooh.
for example, you could choke them at one memory, and then they only have one memory to work with before the memory passes back over to your side. Or you could just slam something really big, and they have a lot of memory to work with but you get something really fast developed. So that's just an example of how this memory system works. So don't
I
worry,
see. Yeah.
as you play, it will start looking more interesting.
Yeah. I
Uh,
grasp the basic concept. Yeah, that's a really interesting game mechanic. Yeah. And it
so
kind of reminds me of Under Night.
underline buff, yeah.
Under Night in Birth. Yeah, their
Yeah, yeah.
meter at the bottom
Oh yeah,
that goes
yeah, yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth, and
Like
then
that push and pull, yeah.
yeah, so like people can cash it out. I know it doesn't work exactly like that, but like that really reminds me of it. Actually, just looking at it makes me think of it.
Okay,
But
so
yeah.
just really quickly, I will explain to you a few more mechanics. So
Mm-hmm.
the phases for Digimon always go like this. It's pretty typical at the start. You always draw your card at the start, then you untap all your Digimon, and then it goes into this phase called the breeding phase. So in
Mm-hmm.
the breeding phase, you can either choose to do nothing, hatch a Tama like you see on the bottom left I did here, or push a Digimon that is level 3 or higher up. So you don't need to worry too much about like all these levels and stuff, but what's important to you is that every single Digimon, I think you in your hand you should have some Digimon, right? Should have
Yeah.
a level corresponding to it. So, if I just play out some start cards from my hand, right? In order for you to evolve your Digimon or like play out cards in general, you either need to play them out or evolve them. So Digimon cards have two big circles. The top circle is the hard play cost. So if I were to just slam down this Digimon or slam down these cards, that's the cost I would have to pay.
Okay. I've pulled up a card to zoom in. So
Yeah. So
play.
for example, this Muchomon that you have in your hand, there's a
Mhm.
play cost of 3. So if you were to play this down, it pushed the memory gauge to the tree to the right, to my side.
Okay. All right, makes sense. Yeah.
Whereas the bottom cost is the evolution and the evolution requirement. So if you can see, right, the below the big circle, there's this level 2 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to evolve this Digimon, right, Digivolve, you would need to
Mm-hmm.
fulfill the requirements of having a level 2 Digimon and pay the memory cost of 0. So as an example, I have a level 2 Fluffymon in my raising area. I will
Uh-huh.
Digivolve it into an Angoramon. Every time you Digivolve a card, you will draw one card from your deck.
Okay, so that's just like a basic baked-in system mechanic then.
Yeah, yeah. System mechanic is just every time you evo, you draw one card.
Okay, and you can use is the level a minimum level or anything above that level?
Uh, it has to be it's very strict in that requirement. So
Okay,
Digimons will always go from 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to 7. 7 is the final one.
I see. Okay.
There are some decks that ignore this requirement. Later on, you'll have a deck that will skip levels, for example. But generally speaking, most decks will perform under this kind of restriction.
Hmm. So
Next
yeah,
thing to note.
for example, you started with okay. Let me see. So
Yep.
started with this. This is a level 2,
Mhm.
and then this one requires level 2, so you can play this over it, and
Yep.
this one is level 3. So presumably there's a level. There's
4,
another one
5, and
that
6.
costs. The cost will be level 3, and he played on top of this to become level 4.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So
Okay.
another thing about Digimon is that after your raising phase, where you choose to push out or keep it in or whatever, you have any amount of actions that you want to do, as long as this memory gauge over here is on your side. So currently it's at 0 on my side. I can do any number of things I want to do. I can hard slam, I can evo, I can do what attack in any order.
Until it crosses over to the other side, then
Yep. As soon as it
like
crosses over.
you're basically in depth, I guess. Like that.
Yeah.
If I think about this as like the action, like what's the term I'm looking for? ATB?
Yeah,
Maybe
action economy
ATB or
essentially.
something like that. So or even Bravely Default, I guess. Like, if you can choose to hold on to actions or cash out a bunch of actions, and then but if you go into depth, then the opponent will get to do more actions, something like that.
Alright, yeah. So in Digimon, there are like a few themes can be put into like several big archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
So your deck is a very traditional deck. Both decks we are playing right now are very traditional, where they want to just kind of slowly play up, evo into a level 6, and then use those big level 6 Digimon to win the game.
Okay.
There are another themes like there are decks like Royal Knights, 7 Demon Lords, which are all about slamming big, high cost guys over and over again and overwhelming them with the big value.
But then they go into depth, I
Yeah,
guess.
they give your opponent a lot of resources to work with, and usually they have very minimal number of actions compared to a deck like our deck, which can, with a lot of memory, do many things.
I see, I see.
And then there are like small weenie decks, or what's the Japanese term? I believe it's like translated as like child beat, but there are like decks which are like entirely focused around swarming with little guys and restricting the amount of memory your opponent gets, and just punching them as efficiently as possible.
Hmm.
So going back to Digimon really quick, enough of the Alice talk stuff. You should be able to click on your raising area to be able to hatch a Digimon, Digitama.
Okay.
I should probably explain the term. So, Digitama is like your baby egg. These level
Yeah.
2 Digimon cannot exist in the main area. Uh, so you can see your Fluffy Monster level 2, it has no stats. It
Digital
has to be
Tamago. I get it. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so since your memory is at 2 on your side, you can do any number of actions of playing Digimon, playing Tamers, or calling out Digimon until the memory passes over.
All right. Real quick, I guess. Before we go any further, anything I
Yep.
need to know about the play area or like
Okay. In the
UI
main
wise?
area, see here above your Digitama zone, there can be
Above.
an unlimited number of Digimon, unlimited number of Tamers in the back. There can be any number of options. It does not matter.
So it's like Magic the Gathering. That's not. It's not like
Yeah, there's no zones like
dispositions or
Yu-Gi-Oh
zones or
or
anything
MTG or
or
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, you just put anything anywhere, I guess.
Yeah. Your only restriction is this memory gauge. This is the entire game is built around this memory gauge and how the push and pull of the resource generation is.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
some
looking
things
at
to
my
note.
hand. Yeah.
Something to note, if you click on your Fluffy Bond, for example,
Mhm.
or actually you click on my stack. My deck is basically the same deck as yours, but significantly worse. You can click on my Subari. You can see how like there's a bunch of text underneath my top Digimon, right? Like the
Yeah.
all turns when there's no blah 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 blah. These are called your inherited effects. So to promote the whole raising aspect of Digimon,
Mm-hmm.
you can always hard play them, but if you were to evolve them, they will get all of these inherited effects from the bottom stage of Digimon.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So
Kind of
generally
like
speaking,
how I play purely in Yu-Gi-Oh,
yeah,
so it's
yeah, it's
kind of
like
like
Corelli's
how
mirror.
yeah you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
abilities underneath the one and then
yeah. It's like your
mm-hmm.
inherited, like your influence, your exceed material influence. It's the exact
Yep,
same
makes
thing.
sense.
Uh,
Um, what's the DP thing in the top right?
yeah, I was gonna go to that when we go to the battle
Ah,
phase.
okay.
So, uh,
I guess we'll get to that later then. Yeah.
I mean, I'll just explain to you real quick. So, DP is your Digimon's battle power. So,
Mm-hmm.
when you are declaring battle, DP is usually used to calculate who will win in a fight between Digimon,
Okay.
or if you were to attack into security. This is
Attack
usually what is used to
into
calculate.
security.
Yeah, so as I was saying previously, to win the game, right, you need to break all 5 security cards and then deal one more direct hit.
So I'm
Uh,
guessing that's the five in the top left and right. Sorry,
yeah,
top the top
that's
right,
your
bottom right.
security, your shields. It's like your, I don't think you've played Doom Master, but it's like Doom Master shields or uh, yeah, I guess it's the only. Oh no, it's like your prize cards. It's like your
Prize
prize cards for
cards.
your
Okay, yeah.
Pokemon.
Except then, are they actual cards from the deck like Pokemon,
Yeah,
or
they
they
are the.
just
You draw 5 cards. You can choose the mulligan. Then you will redraw 5, and put them into the top of your security face down. You do not know what they are.
okay.
Yeah.
So when you break one of those, they go into the deck.
Okay, so when you go into the battle, when you're in your main phase, you can declare attack with any Digimon that has either been brought out of the raising or has already been around for a turn. So there's summoning sickness in this game. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. All right,
Uh,
yeah.
any Digimon can always declare attack into security or attack into a rested Digimon. Attacking into security will trigger a security battle where you reveal the top card with security, and if it's a Digimon, that's when the combat will happen. So it will check your DP and the security Digimon's DP and
Oh,
calculate from there.
okay, I see.
Okay, anyways, back to your deck.
Yeah. All
So
right.
Zafaga, which is the deck which I gave you for your first game,
Hmm.
this deck is all about uh Digimon versus Digimon combat.
Okay.
Their whole gimmick is to suspend your opponent's Digimon so they can declare attack into them, and then use their gimmick Vortex in order to attack when your turn's about to end, when your memories are going to pass over. Don't worry too much about like, oh, what the hell's a vortex? What's all this?
Yeah.
In doubt, it is
No.
a
Right
level 6
now.
time deck.
Yeah. Right now we're just like playing through the course of a turn just to get
Mhm.
used to it. Yeah. I guess.
My recommendation, right, is for decks like this, which is mainly meant to climb up one big tall stack, you should primarily be playing on your raising. The raising is completely uninteractable for the most part. Your opponent cannot touch it, they can throw options at it. It's generally very hard to interact with a stack that's in the raising.
I
But
see.
in return, because it's such a safe place, no on placement, on evolution, or any continuous effects are applied from the raising.
So nothing
So for
goes in,
example,
nothing comes out.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
their little baby zone. Like any Digimon can be in here, but once they are in there, they are not applying anything to outside of that area.
Okay. So
So I'll,
I
I'll just
guess
run you
for
through the first
now.
few. I'll probably just run you through the first few games just so you can get like the rough idea of how it goes.
Sure.
So in this scenario, evolve your level 2 Fluffymon into a
Yeah, we
Muchomon.
want to put this
That,
over this, right?
yep. It's all drag and drop, so it should be pretty simple.
Now
Then
I've put this
afterwards,
guy in here.
yep. Here
Um.
you have a few things you can do.
mhm.
You can either evolve twice into the 4 and 5,
Which will cost
or
me
you can,
2 and set it back to 0.
yep,
And
evolve
then
4
cost
into
3 as well.
level 3 into 4 to put me at 0, and then 4 into 5 to put me at 3.
Yeah.
Or you can just play the tamer out, your Shoto some I don't
It
remember his
looks like
name.
this guy, yeah.
Yeah, Shoto
Receiver.
Kazama, and put me at either 1 or 2 memory, while also getting a permanent recurring effect. So
Hmm.
tamers are not say they cannot be removed. There are decks that can remove them, but they are generally quite difficult to out once they hit the field. And
Hmm.
they will apply permanent effects. So for example, you see the Shoto, if your memory is 2 or less, set it to 3. So it doesn't allow me to choke you at 1 or 2 memory. And it also
Okay.
gives you a effect when you attack with your Digimon, the whole gimmick of your deck.
Alright. I guess I'll ask what suspending is later, but for now, let's put this into play.
Yep. And see, as soon as this is called, oh, you can see the summoning sickness icon on
Yeah.
top as
Oh,
well.
okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, as soon as the
They
thing
have a
goes,
visual
you
for it.
lose control and it's now my turn. So it's now my
Mhm.
turn. I will push out the breeding area.
Real quick question.
Yep.
Is he from an anime or a game
Oh, he's
or
from the newest Digimon manga, the Digimon webcomic called Digimon Liberated. His whole theme is from the. He's the protagonist of that theme
oh
of
okay.
that
So
book.
I wouldn't have seen or heard of him.
Yeah, he's super new. He's like really really new.
Alright.
Hmm. Okay, I guess I'll do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I will activate the ability Agility Training. So this card allows me to look at the top 2 cards and add 1 from my deck to my hand. I will take the Lamoto one.
So this card that you just played is
A option card. So this
option
is like a
card. Okay,
spell.
so
So to play option cards in Digimon, you must control one of that thing anywhere. So for example, I'm playing a
one
green option, so I must have a green Tamer, Digimon, or Digitama somewhere on the field in order
okay,
for me to
so
activate
there's
it.
like colors or
Yeah,
tribes, I
color
guess.
restriction.
Yeah. Okay.
All of the decks you'll be playing today, except for Terriermon, should be monocolor if I recall.
Hmm.
So this, as long as you control something, you can activate option.
Okay.
Uh, I guess I'll start this first. I will attack your security with my 7K
Also, real
Angara.
quick, your option thing now has this. It has a
Summoning.
summoning sickness icon above it.
Okay,
How does
so
that work?
these kind of options, right? You can see, if you right click into agility training, you should be able to see the full card. Uh, this is a delay effect. So instead of being played and immediately hitting the graveyard like most card games,
Hmm.
they are delayed effects. So they play them,
Oh.
they get something, and then later on, by fulfilling the condition, you can use them again. So in this case, their main effect on placement is to reveal top 2 and add 1 green card, then bottom the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Then the
Then
delay effect is I can reduce the evolution of a green Digimon card in my hand for -2. So it's
so
basically like
this
storing
is
memory
like
for later on.
after one turn you can get this second effect
Correct,
if
yes.
you want to use it.
Yep, you just press it and it will go off and it will use.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've caught it, but when I attacked with my Simbari Angoramon, the animation played and a Petoramon came onto the front of your screen, right?
Yeah, so I can look at the
Yeah.
log here. Yeah, so
Yep.
this attacks into one of the
Yeah. So I
security
declared attack
cards.
into your
It was
security.
this one.
Yep.
And so
And if you,
7,000 beats 1,000, I presume.
yeah, it's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm. And
There's
then.
obviously modifiers like, for example, when attacking, I can gain security, or when a security attack, or when I declare attack and gain attack power, etc., etc.
Mm,
But it's as simple as at any point, if they have nothing to stop you, even if they have a bunch of Digimon, I can always declare attack into security. And when I declare into security, the top card of security is revealed. If it's a Digimon, you fight. If not, you will play the security effect of cards. So if you look at Shoto there's a security effect. Same with your option, my option.
yeah, so like if this was one of the security cards, then this one you
He will
just need
just
to
play
play
himself out.
this for
Yep.
without cost. Yeah, all right. And him, he doesn't have anyone, so it's just
Yeah, he is just 1k DP.
okay.
So if my Digimon was 1k or less, it would have sent straight to the graveyard.
Hmm. So it's like magic, I guess. You choose what you're attacking.
You can always choose attack into security, but attacking into other Digimon, you must attack into it with a rest. You can only attack into rested Digimon. Like you see my Garamon is rested. So this is the
Rested,
suspended thing that you were talking about.
rested.
So you see like my card is sideways right now.
It's tapped, I
Yeah,
guess.
so whenever a card is tapped, right, a Digimon card on the field is tapped can be declared attack into. But you cannot declare attack into a standing Digimon. So if I don't think I have a way to, yeah, I can. I will play out this Ruli first. Then my turn should end. This will trigger my Ruli to unsuspend one of my Digimon.
Hmm.
And I'll unsuspend my Angaramon. So you see how it's standing now?
Yeah. Okay. So I
You cannot attack.
I might default to Magic terms, which is funny because I've never played Magic, but I've definitely inherited a lot of their terms. So it's like, okay, after you attack with it, it gets tapped, right? And then you put
Yeah,
you put this card down, and you can untap your already tapped Digimon.
yep. So
And
now
mhm. and
the whole phase starts again.
only tapped Digimon on the field can be attacked into.
Unless there's like a specific effect that allows you to attack unrested,
Yeah.
which I think your deck has.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now, whenever turn comes back to me, it says
Yep.
breeding now. So,
You can now choose to either keep it in your raising area
oops.
or push it up. Yeah,
I'll
push
push
it
it
up.
out. Okay. So that's that action you can only do it once whenever turn
Before
passes.
your main phase. Yeah,
Turn
before
passes
your
back
main
to you,
phase.
right?
Yep.
And I guess another question about phases. How many are there? Is there?
So it's draw, stand. So basically resend everything.
Mm-hmm.
Breeding, which is where you can push it out or keep it in, or hatch a new one if you have nothing inside it. So you see both, you have nothing. So next turn I will be able to hatch a Tama. And then finally your main phase.
Okay.
Main phase is
And then main
any
phase is just
combination of attacking.
take any
Yep.
actions you want in any order until
Memory
turn
pass over.
priority passes back over. Okay.
Yep. And then
You-
finally end
you-
phase,
So
which
you
is like
draw
where.
automatically once turn priority passes back to you, right?
Yep.
And then you can do stuff. Okay.
Again, like the system mechanics for Digimon are not too complicated. It's when all the effects start coming in. There's a lot of text on some of these cards, but I don't think I passed you a deck with too many effects.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I guess last question. Are there any instant speed effects do we need to worry
Yes,
about?
there is. Okay, so
there is
your
instant
deck
speed
has
interaction.
your deck has some of those like instant speed reactions, but you have not drawn any of them. So when it comes up, it comes up. I'm also
Okay.
looking at your stream, so I know I'm hand sniping you, but it's just for the sake of
I
like
mean,
being able to teach
this is the
properly.
tutorial. It's fine.
Yeah.
I would need you to look at the screen anyway in order to tell me what I can do and what I can't do right now.
But yeah, so this deck's whole gimmick again, as I was saying, is like a lot about Digimon combat as well as suspending for cost. So your deck wants to be able to climb up to a higher level and then suspend yourself in order to get benefits, in order for you to punch into other people.
Okay.
So I don't know if your deck has any of the suspending cards, but for now,
Alright.
should be fine.
For now, I'll try and take some actions on my own.
Yep.
Reading some of these cards. So first, I'm going to Digivolve. Into I should probably read the names as well, just to put. All right. Muchomon.
Yeah, he's a penguin.
Muchomon?
He's a bird penguin. Yeah, Muchomon.
Mucho cool. Muchomon digivolves into
Gelmon.
Gerumon. And Gilmon has the ability when digivolving. If I have one or fewer tamers, I can play another shoulder from my hand without paying the cost.
Yep.
So I will use the effect and I will play another Shoto without the
Yep.
cost. Cool. Alright.
As you can see, everything is automated. So it's like kind of like a master duel, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, shiny thing blows
actually
up, you click on it.
yeah, that's actually really helpful.
It also automates all your draw, your raising, everything. So you will not mess on a draw when you ever.
Also, you mentioned like there was a suspend, or whatever, suspend or
Yeah.
unsuspend phase. So once turn priority passes back to you, you draw and then you're allowed to untap everything.
Okay. So it's two distinct phases, but yes, once you draw finish, you'll
Yeah,
go into your
it's
unsuspend
like
phase where everything gets
Magic's
sent.
upkeep phase. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like upkeep phase. It's more like standby phase.
or
Actually,
standby
no,
phase.
it's,
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
you get to untap everything during that phase, right?
Yep, Tamers and Digimon.
Okay.
You're probably seeing like, oh man, this piercing blocker. There's so many keywords, right? I don't know if they. Oh, I don't think they hover over it too. But basically, your keywords, right? For example, piercing. When you punch, it's trample. It's trample. If you know Magic the Gathering is
Yeah,
trample,
yeah. I know what piercing is.
and then
Uh,
blocker makes everything like an MTG monster. So if I declare attack, you can choose to
I can choose to
body
block
block.
with one of them. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
It's funny how I know how Magic combat works, even though I've never played Magic. But
there's no stack mechanic in this, so there's no chaining, there's no stack. So it will resolve very binarily, so
oh,
don't need to worry too hard.
hmm, interesting. But you mentioned this instant speed reaction. Instant speed.
Well, I guess it's more like combat tricks. If you know
Oh,
like
it's just combat tricks.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh has combat tricks. Yeah, the Digicard also has combat tricks.
All right. All right. But for the most part, no like super complex like.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
nothing crazy. I mean, there are very very difficult decks, admittedly, but the deck you're playing is quite linear. It's quite simple.
all right. I guess so for now. If I want to attack one of your security cards, I click on
Mhm.
this and then
You can declare attack.
security attack, right? Oops.
Yep. So you can see 4K into my security. Oh, pure not. So this effect allows me to suspend one of your Digimon, then I add this to my hand. Your Digimon suspended, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Right there is a log. I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Uh, security. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then add this card to its owner's hand. All right. I see. But when you attack, it gets tapped anyway, right?
Yeah,
Once you're
you
done
have
with it.
to. It's like part of the cost to pay the cost of attack. You have to rest your
Mhm.
Digimon.
All right. But now that it's tapped, also you can't attack into it.
I can attack into it.
Oh, you can
It's
attack into
only
it. Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
only when
yeah.
I'm standing, like you see my Simbare. You
Right,
can't
right,
attack into
right.
my Simbare.
Yeah. So tapped means it's vulnerable to being
Yep.
attacked. Okay, got it. Um,
Oh, new Digimon reveal right now.
they're adding new cards.
Yeah, the newest booster set is coming out soon, so that's very exciting. There's actually a stream going on
Hmm.
right now. What the hell is going on?
All right. I guess to finish up the turn, I'll play this option card.
Oh, Green Memory Boost. Okay, yeah, you
Memory
can
boost.
reveal
So I
top
will
four, add
review
one.
top four, and I can add one. So I'll add this one, and then
Shuffler broken. Gilmon, Theramon.
yeah, and then I'll put these back, and then this gets
Yeah.
suspended. Hang on. We'll use one of your Digimon gets piercing and blocker.
Yep.
I'll just use it,
And
I guess.
because it's
Yeah.
a Vortex Warrior, you re-
Mhm.
is it a Vortex Warrior? It is not a Vortex Warrior. No, mind, it's Blood Dragon. My bad.
Okay.
Uh,
But and then now that this card is suspended, delayed, trash this card in your battery area to activate the
yep.
effect
So
below.
starting from your next turn
After
onwards, you can send this off to gain two memory,
yeah,
which is
so
the gauge.
next turn I untap this and I can send this to the trash and gain two
Yep.
memory. Okay. Alright.
Okay. First, I will evolve my Fluffymon into a Angoramon.
Hmm.
Then I will evolve my Sambara Angoramon. into a Lamotmon. I will use the effect of my Ruli by resting her. I will reduce the cost by 1. Then the on evolution effect will suspend your suspended Digimon.
When an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, gain 1 memory. That still works
It's
if I
already
am.
suspended. It's
So,
already suspended.
so you don't gain the 1 memory?
Yep.
Okay.
I will declare attack now. So since you have a rested 4K Digimon, I will have my 9K punch into it.
Okay.
So this will trigger all of my attack effects. So since you had a Digimon with you have no unsuspended Digimon, I gain 1K DP. And when Digimon deletes an opponent Digimon by battle, I gain 1 memory. So I become 1 memory right now.
Okay.
And then next I will play another Ruli. And then the memory will pass over. I'll use my release effect to unsuspend my Angara.
When you attack with a Digimon that has Sangoramon. Oh wait, no, you're using the other one. The
Yeah, this
names
one is.
are. They're
They
reusing
are
the
all the
names.
same person. To be fair, this is like
Oh
a team
yeah, I
deck. It's
know.
all the same. It's her Digimon and her partner and herself.
So how do you guys differentiate which one is which usually when playing? Do you use the card's code name or?
I mean, usually it's the call. Like usually there's not unless you're a protag. Usually you don't have so many of the same cards of the same cost. So like my Ruli, the 3 cost Ruli, a 4 cost Ruli, so on.
Okay, fair enough. Where is she from? Ghost Game?
Look at yeah,
Yeah, I think I've seen her before.
she's jobber. She's the jobber. Never do anything else.
Oh wait, right, yeah, this guy, this guy. I've
Oh,
seen Angoramon in the anime in the Ghost
I
Game
love this
clips.
bunny. I love this bunny so much, but
Yeah.
he sucks so bad. He's so trash. He is basically the prototype for your team. Like actually, like legitimately, you can see like the effects are pretty similar. My deck is the prototype for your deck.
Okay. So
You draw,
since
you
the
hatch.
untapping happens automatically. I don't have to do
Yep,
it myself.
automatically. You don't need to do a single thing. This is actually master draw.
That's handy. All right, so I can just put this to. I can
Yep,
send
you can
this
go
to
from 4 to 6.
send this to the trash. Go 4 to 6. And then I can
Yeah, you can start
put
elbowing
this
or
over
playing out or whatever you want.
here, and then this. Hang on.
Remember,
There was
nothing
a 0
activates me, right?
cost to Digivolve, yeah, alright.
Yep.
And then this will be, if I put this on, 2 costs to Digivolve.
Yep.
Build your own monster. Very cool.
So for Digimon, the difficulty it comes in mostly like how you want to sequence it, how much memory you want to give me essentially to play my turns. Plus, because the breeding area is such a vital part of the game, right? Where like I can't really interact with you, and when you push out, now I'll be vulnerable to your attack. It's really important how you want to manage this resource. Some people just keep it in raising so that they're ready, or some people push it out early so they can get all their activate all their on evolution effects.
Okay.
You don't need to
So
worry
I
too
had
deeply about it.
Okay, so just to double check a few more questions about how this meter works. I started at 6 memory, right?
Yep.
So if I play, let's say, level 5, right?
You're
If I
level
play
6
this,
Lefaga or something? Yeah.
then
Oh,
this
you're
will
level 7
cost.
Grangel.
So this will cost 3, that will be a 1. And then
Yep.
after that, I'll just do it as well. And then after that, if I do another one to go to level 6, this will cost 3. This goes to 2,
Yep.
and then 10 passes to you, right?
Yep, correct.
And then you
Then
will have
all of
2,
my placements.
and you will have 2 to work with.
Yep, but my tamer makes me set to 3 like yours, your 4 cost tamer.
Okay, I see.
So you wanna try to put me
yeah,
at 3
because you
memory.
mentioned some decks like to put down a lot of big effects, but
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
the opponent a lot of gives them a
Memory,
lot
yeah,
of
like
memory to work with. Does that mean like they're playing? I guess that means what they're playing cards that have like a cost of like I don't know 6 or 7, so it goes very far to the other end.
yeah, so example is the Royal Knights deck. So the Royal Knights are like a series of Digimon. They're all level 6. They are big mega Digimon. They are like one big organization. The whole purpose of the deck, right, is that they have their instead of having normal Digitama in the raising zone, they have their like the boss, the supercomputer in the raising area. And every time you want to play a Royal Knight, they get their cost reduced. but it's still playing like 8 to 9 costs every single time you draw a Royal Knight. But they have
Oh,
like
okay,
big
I
on
see.
placement effects. They
So
are
you
really
can't. So
oppressive
they
on the
won't
board.
be doing more than one action per turn, but every time they
Usually
do,
1 to 2 moves per turn, yeah.
yeah. But when they do their one turn, it goes very far to the other end.
Yeah, and then you have a
Okay,
lot of resource to try
yeah.
fight it back.
Because the way you were talking, I was a little. I was thinking like they do a lot of things, but go very heavy into depth. Like, does that mean they are allowed to do multiple things even after the meter's pushed over to the other side? But okay, makes sense that
Some
they're
decks
doing.
will do that though. Some decks will just play on your will push the depth very very deep, and still continue to do actions because
Oh,
all pending effects must resolve before the turn ends.
I
So, for
see.
example, some Digimon decks go deeply into depth to evolve very fast. Uh,
I'm guessing those are
none
the
of neither of the
end
decks.
of your turn type effects
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, like
they
end of
have
turn or
to
like when
happen.
Digivolving, yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay, okay, I see.
But again, both of our decks are pretty simple and vanilla, so you will not see any of those kind of
Yeah, no
crazy.
worry. I'm just asking to understand a little bit.
Mhm.
Mm.
But
Okay.
yeah, so for now, you can see I have a 4 cost Ruli, which sets my memory to 3. So in order to maximize your resource, you can maybe consider how do you want to like use your resources to push my memory over to 3.
Hmm.
Not being able to do is fine, but it's something worth noting.
Yeah. You look at the things I have in play. Um. All right. I guess for now. Wait, I haven't even read this card yet. It's a cost of
Yeah, the boss
2.
monster bit. Like, oh, this is the same as my agility training. Mine's just the alternate.
Hmm. Yeah, I've got like a big boy here. He's level 6. He's got 11,000.
His number is really big. His number can get really really big.
Alright. The end of your turn, this Digimon can attack an opponent, so it skips summoning sickness in a sense.
Uh, yep, it's like ignore
That's what
summoning
they
sickness and just swing straight away.
yeah that's what the keyword has. In Magic that'll be haste.
Well, haste doesn't allow you to attack on this. Like, doesn't allow you to declare attack immediately. It just allows you to have the ability to attack. This also gives you the ability to attack straight away.
Okay. Well, oh, you actually play Magic, I guess.
I've played all the card games you can
All the
imagine.
card games. All right, fair, fair. Well, that's good that you're around in order to correct me and stuff. All right. I don't think I have anything that uses only one memory, so
Yeah, just pushing it over is fine.
yeah. I guess I'll just do this for now then.
Okay, so you draw. Oh, this is a you may want to look at the medieval Duke one. His effect is that he's meant to be played directly.
When this card would be played by suspending 2 Digimon, reduce the play cost by 4. So you
Either
can
side.
play
So you
him.
can rest 2 of my guys as well.
Oh, is that what the dual color indicates?
Oh no, dual color just means because okay. Uh if you remember you were talking about like Digimon Tamers, the little red guy. This is
Mm-hmm.
like one of his final forms, Gallonmon.
Oh,
Yeah, so Gallonmon is normally a red card. This counts as both a red and green Digimon in
oh.
the purposes of this game.
Okay, so that means like you mentioned some cards require that you control green or control red. So if you have this in play, it counts as controlling both.
Yes, correct. It also applies for any green or red
And
Digimon
and
effects.
likewise, I guess if like a card has 2 colors and requires you control one, does that mean like either green or red on board means you can play a red or green? You can play this.
Yep.
Something
Oh,
like
for
that.
Digimon it's different. Digimon there's no like condition. You can just play it. You can be playing a rainbow color deck, which is like Royal Knights, for example. It can be completely rainbow color as long as it's Digimon. It's fine. It's only
Ah.
the restriction only applies for options,
Oh, for
and
options. Okay, okay.
certain cards also do this, but it's quite few and far between.
Okay. Um.
Okay.
So By suspending two Digimon, is it because it doesn't say by suspending two of your Digimon?
Alright.
It means you can
Yep.
suspend anything on the
Mhm.
field. Then you reduce it by 4, so for 7 memory you can play this.
Yep.
Alright, I see.
Then its on placement effects like a big removal essentially.
Hmm.
I'll bring out
Suspend.
Ankaramon.
You may suspend one Digimon. Again, that also means anyone. You can suspend the other side too.
Yep.
Hmm. Alright.
Hmm. I guess I'll do it this way. I'll activate the hand effect of my Lamotmon by using a Symbiotic Ankaramon in my hand. I can evolve my Ankaramon directly to level 5. I release the cost by 1 as well for my Ruli.
No,
Amotoma.
hang on. I'm realizing now I'm blocking some of the card text. The card text is very helpful. It's just showing up there. I'm gonna scoot over so I don't block it.
Oh, are you blocking it?
I'm like my ears are blocking it.
Oh, that's fair, I guess, yeah.
Friggin' rabbit ears. I'll just scoot down a bit.
From
that
here,
should
I
do.
guess. I guess I'll just punch you. 11 in. I
Okay,
will not
what's that?
suspend the Digimon. Oh! Liberators! Okay. This is a triple color option, as you can see.
Wow, that's 3 colors. So you
But
need
there's
to
a...
control either green, yellow, or
No, you must
purple
control...
in order
Okay,
to
so
use
for
it.
options like this, you need to control all of them.
Oh, you need all of them. Alright.
Yeah. But because this is a Liberators card, which is the manga, it has a special condition.
Alright, so I'm allowed to use this. So reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and
Oh,
you
no, you...
add...
Security effect, security
Oh,
effect.
security
So the
effect.
bottom.
You can play 1 card of the Liberator trade and play equals to 4 less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. And add this card to your hand. So if I use this
You can play a 4 cost or less Liberator card,
from the
which is
hand,
your Grand Gale,
all
I
the
believe.
great, all the
Oh, you're trash as
trash.
well? This card's ridiculous. I forgot how crazy this team is.
Hmm. Where
So
do
you
I
can...
see the Liberator? Oh wait, no, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, it's below
Yeah, it's
the...
in
Oh,
the.
so...
Yeah, I see it next to Bird Dragon Liberator,
Yeah, so
Rebirth
usually these are all the
Liberator.
tags. So if you could... So usually, like, your deck is themed around Vortex Warrior, which is your level 6 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Liberator, they're all Liberators.
All right.
So this is like the archetype for Yu-Gi-Oh! If you think about it. So like I'm playing the
Yeah.
Angaramon archetype, you're playing the Vortex Warrior Liberators.
Okay. I guess I'll play it from what was the cost? 4 or less.
Yep, so
Without
you can
paying the
directly call level
cost.
4 for your hand.
All right.
Oh, your trash, yeah.
All the trash. Yeah. I guess I'll get Galemon out from the trash back onto the field.
Yep. And
And
you
then I'll
add
add this to
the
my
Vortex
hand.
Liberator.
Okay.
That's a problem. I will declare attack with it. I will not use my release effect to rest your Gelmon. Wah, Shoto!
And him gets played without paying the cost. Okay, I see.
Yeah. I think if you're like as you're playing this, is like the play pattern is not too complicated. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay for 2.
The rules are relatively simple to follow. I guess the thing that will come with time is more deciding what's the actions that you usually want to take.
Yep.
Because you have like when you have free choice of what to attack, and the win con over there.
Yeah.
Because you need to make a total of 6 attacks
Minimum 6 attacks, because there are some decks that
Yeah.
can heal or like reduce security. Yeah.
Minimum 6 attacks to win. So, I guess that means since some you mentioned some decks focus on swarming and stuff, right?
Yep.
I assume that means those decks are probably trying to go all in on hitting the security and not really
Yeah,
caring about.
they kind of want to ignore what's on the field and
Yeah.
just like ignore playing all these tamers and stuff because they cost memory and just try and bum rush you essentially.
Yeah, that would make sense as a type of deck that would be designed with these set of rules. All right. So
So your draw phase, now you
I'll
should be
bring
in
him
raising phase.
out. Yeah, I'll bring him
Yep.
out. Now I can look at the. Oh, hang on. Multiple effects are triggered.
Yeah,
Memory
so
plus
this okay,
one
so at the
for.
start of your main phase, you have all of these effects that are potentially triggering.
Okay.
So first is your
I'll
the left
add one
Shoto 3 cost,
memory,
which gives you 1 memory if I control a Digimon.
and then
The second Shoto can potentially allow you to play a 3 cost Terramon or a 3 cost Avian or Bird or a Shoto Kazama from your hand without paying costs. Or you can keep it just to give one of your Vortex Warriors plus power
I
and
think I'll
suspend
just
one of
I'll
your.
hold on to it for now.
Yep.
Um,
End of your turn by suspending this tamer, one of your Digimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of your Digimon with Vortex Warriors gain plus 2k attack, which
I
allows you
see.
to swing
Because
into
if
them.
we use the first effect, this becomes tapped.
Oh, no, you use the first effect, it jumps to your hand by returning this card to the bottom of the. Oh, it bounces to
Oh,
your deck.
right. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Anyways, the Liberator. Okay, a little bit of context about this because you have never seen any of these guys before.
Mm-hmm.
Liberator's manga is entirely about Digimon TCG. It's a
Oh,
promotional thing for Digimon TCG.
it's I see.
It's like the Vanguard though, you know, like Vanguard, that
Yeah, I
kind of
know
thing.
about Car 5 Vanguard.
Yeah, it's the exact same concept where like but instead of like being a real life card game, they go into a digital sim world essentially to play
They
Digimon,
go into VR chat.
Digimon card game. Yeah, VR chat playing
They go
Digimon
into
card
VR
game.
chat to play it. Alright, yeah.
Oh, you drew the Ace card. So if you go to the far right card, this is the
Uh-huh.
battle tricks I was talking about.
Let's
So you see,
see.
like, okay, I know there's like a shit ton of keywords here, but I'll
Mm-hmm.
break it down. It's honestly not too complicated. So first, you can see that they have a special Digivolution cost. So if you see the black box above the hand counter, Digivolve,
Uh-huh.
play cost 10 or higher, level 6 Digimon with Vortex Warrior trait. So this can
Cost
evolve
1.
over your level 6 Digimon.
Okay.
So these are usually specialized for unique evolution conditions.
Alright, let me break this down. I a Digimon that has a cost of 10 or higher
Yep.
and is level 6
Yep.
with Vortex Warriors as one of its tags.
Yeah, which is the bottom right if you
So
see
those
it.
three conditions all need to be fulfilled, and then
Yep.
you can use one memory to play this on top of it.
Yep, correct. You just
Okay.
flap on top. Okay, next is the keywords.
Mm-hmm.
Uh let's do hand counter next, because that's the most complicated thing here.
Alright, sure.
Piercing is trample, Vortex is end of a turn attack, and blocker is block. You
You can
can
choose to
redirect
block and
attack to this
attack with it.
Digimon.
Yeah, okay. Real quick question about Vortex again.
Mhm.
Can attack at the end of the turn.
Yep.
Um, if I attack manually with it,
Yep.
it becomes tapped, and
Suspended.
then
Yep.
does Vortex allow it to attack again then, or
No, you still need to be in stand, which is why like the 3 cost Shoto restands you during the end phase.
okay? So if you don't have any way to untap it though, is there any functional difference between attacking manually or using the Vortex effect to attack at the end?
For your deck, generally it's for when you hard play a Digimon. So for example, you hard send this Zephyr, you can immediately attack ignoring summoning sickness because of Vortex.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, right. Because Vortex allows you to bypass summoning sickness, right?
that and also most of your tech triggers are during the end phase. So usually, for if you look at the far right 3 cost Shoto, it gives you attack power during the end phase, which allows you to beat over stuff.
I see. Okay.
Oh, you can just right click the card by the way. You don't need left click.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like generally speaking, the whole team is built around vortexing during the end phase for big hits.
Hmm.
Okay, so next line, all turns when any Digimon suspend, this Digimon may unsuspend. So every time I rest the Digimon, you can restand and you can block again or attack again or whatever.
Once per turn.
Yep. So you can do something like swing. Because you suspended, you immediately restand, swing again, end turn, Shoto, restand, swing again.
Hmm. That is pretty silly.
Then
And that
next is
also
the
means that like on your turn, like
yeah,
if you unsuspend anything and he happens to be suspended, I can suspend.
he
I
straight away
can.
stands again and he can block straight away.
Yeah. All right.
So the next line is the on play when Digivolving. So on play is when it is played directly for its play cost. And when Digivolving is when placed on top of another card. That was pretty simple.
Okay, yeah, so it's an
You may
enter the field effect that
yep,
covers
you may
both
suspend one
scenarios.
Digimon.
Alright.
Then for every 2 suspended Digimon on the field anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
you may return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So it's removal.
So it's a bounce, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so finally the hand counter Blast Digimon. So normally you need to pay cost to do this, which is like really expensive. It's 5 costs to evolve into this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The strong part about this is that it's a battle strike. So whenever I declare attack with a Digimon, if after all the when attack triggers are finished, so if I, for example, when attacking, do something, blah 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 blah. After
Mm-hmm.
all of that is done, you can reveal this
Sorry,
card in your hand.
give me just a second.
Yeah. Okay, Koro's not here, so I can hijack the stream for a little bit. The newly revealed card on stream is so cool. It's Alter S. DNA Digimon, your opponent Digimon effects. Don't affect this Digimon for turn, then delete all the opponent Digimon with highest level. You play one
Alright, I'm
Greymon and
back.
okay, welcome back,
Yeah,
welcome
had
back.
to settle some quick thing.
No worries, no worries.
Oh yeah.
So Blast Evo. So the counter timing is after all when attacking resolution, you can reveal this card from your hand, and then you can activate the counter text, the things after counter. So in this case, it's Blast Digivolve.
Mm-hmm.
Blast Digivolve allows you to evolve for free. No restriction, as long as you fulfill the evolution requirements. So only
Okay.
level 5 Digimon or any Vortex Warrior, blah 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 with 1 cost. Yeah.
Is it always tree?
Sorry?
You say blast stage evolve for tree memory? Tree memory?
What is it? No, it Blast Digivolve for the cost.
Oh,
So
for the
so like
cost,
for
okay.
free, for free. So
Oh, for free, not okay.
yeah, for
I heard you
free.
say tree.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. No
So for
worries.
free.
So, for example, if I declare attack with my Lamortmon and you have a level 5 Digimon, you do not need to pay this 5 costs. You just bam, place it on top.
I see. Okay.
But the downside of these ace cards, because their play cost is so low, if you compare it to your Zephyr Zephyr's 11 costs, this is 8 costs, it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm. This one's 11, this one's 8.
Mm-hmm. Plus, this one has a very, what's it called? This one also has a very high evo, like, there's like a condition to make it evolve for cheap. This costs 1.
Mm-hmm.
These keyword, sorry. All of these text box Digimon. So like Roblox Digimon. So like you think of it your EX, that kind of thing. They have a
Yeah,
downside.
Pokemon EX. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like Pokemon EX making it so you take 1 more extra price. Instead, there's this overflow mechanic. Ace Digimon always have overflow, and if they were to be removed from field in any way, they will pay the cost of the memory. So in this case, if Zevakawan Ace leaves the field, your opponent gains 4 memory essentially. You lose 4 memory.
I see.
Yeah, so this is
Okay,
like the
okay.
trade-off for being able to play these strong counter traps usually.
Alright. I see.
Yeah. Anyways, I think you can roughly get the idea of how the game is played from this position.
Yeah,
I will let you try it out, and I won't backseat too much from here. But
sure. Yeah,
any
if I've got
rules you're
any
not very sure, you can
questions,
ask me.
if I've got any
Yeah,
questions, yeah, I'll ask. So, yeah, the concepts are simple, but the stacked Digimon with multiple abilities does
get
result
very
in quite a bit
overwhelming.
of
Yeah,
reading, so um
but
yeah,
yeah,
if you
I think
don't
you can
mind.
tell that it's like most of this deck is about just swinging over and over again during your end phase with Vortex and like Digimon versus Digimon combat.
Mm-hmm. So let me try and understand the board state real quick.
I have
Um
2 level 5 Lamortmons, and my back row doesn't do anything on your turn essentially.
yeah. So if I suspend this tamer, then I can give piercing and blocker to 1. Uh if it has the vortex trait, it unsuspends. So
Your level 6 is a Vortex Warrior.
yeah, he is. Yep, there it is. It's at the bottom. So if I use the effect on him, he untaps immediately as well.
Yep,
Makes
during the end of the
sense.
turn though.
Yeah, this one doesn't have an end of turn trigger. This one has an end of turn trigger. And then I get plus 2,000. Then this one has vortex as well. All right.
Yep.
So does attacking cost any memory? I forgot to ask that one.
Unless it states it costs memory, it does not.
Okay.
Usually it will tell you if it costs something. Otherwise, just doing it is a free action for the most part.
All right. So let's try doing a security attack first.
Okay.
Like that.
I hit agility training, so it places itself in the battle area.
Mm-hmm. And then I've got 4 memory to work with. So level 4 on the field. And then I can, for instance, digivolve over this to use some energy. And on digivolving, I can suspend 1 Digimon.
On either side?
I can suspend, say, I can suspend, let's see. I'll just pick one at random, I guess. Not going to go too deep into specifically reading and trying to counter, so I can suspend that one.
Yep, the one's rested.
Alright. And then okay. The digivolving doesn't count. Okay, sorry. Summoning sickness only happens when you play a monster straight onto the field.
Correct,
right?
yes.
So that means because I raised a Digimon here, I shifted it out and then I digivolved on top of it.
You can
it
still
doesn't
attack,
have the summoning sickness anymore.
Yep.
Right. So if I attack directly now with this one as well.
Yep. Another pion down.
Shield.
Right. Nothing to rest. I'll just rest this again, I guess.
Okay.
That's right.
And then I guess I'll play this one as well, which puts it over.
Yep.
And then at end of phase, I can choose this, right? Suspend an opponent's Digimon and I get plus 2000.
Yep, so you can suspend my final Lordmon.
Yeah. And then I can pick like this one to get 2000.
Yep.
And then I can also use this one to
restand
to give piercing and blocker and restand something like that. Now it's
now
untapped, and now I can vortex, which means I can swing into may attack another opponent's Digimon.
Yeah.
But can't make a direct attack. Alright.
Yep.
Like sorry, can't attack the security cards. Alright, so I think I sequenced that correctly.
Yep, this is fine.
Alright. And then I have multiple effects that are triggered, so
the two Shotos, basically the two 4-cost Shotos, what they're allowing you to do is, because Vortex doesn't allow you to attack player, this Shoto allows you to attack player.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But I think I'll leave that. I think I want to actually try doing a
punch, right?
A punch, yeah.
Yep.
Then I can unsuspend, which will keep it safe from being attacked on the next turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
So I can skip these, I guess, if I want to.
Yeah, I can skip the two Shotos.
How do I skip on the UI? Do I have to end selection first, or?
Just okay. So, just end selection.
And then not use. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, not use.
And then not use. Then we can attack one.
Yeah. I get deleted. Then now you can see you get all this memory and piercing.
I can gain 1 memory. And then this effect, I gain 1 memory.
Yep. Then you pierce me to deal 1 security damage.
Alright. And that's the end of that. Alright, cool. How did I do? Did I sequence that correctly?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Nice.
The only thing that that unfortunate is because I had Ruli, I set to 3, so putting me at 1 wasn't very relevant.
Mm-hmm.
But if you knew that was actually good, like if you knew you were gonna gain 2 memory, beating is my Digimon, you could have put yourself at 1, destroy my Digimon, and kept your turn because the memory would still be on your side.
I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah. I will not use my scramble. Now because you're unsuspended, you are unaffected for the turn.
Um.
Your Zephagamon's alternate effect. When any Digimon unsuspend for the turn, it's unaffected by opponent's Digimon effects.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Digivolve? Draw? There's a problem. I will pop my agility training. I'll evolve my Lamortmon into the Arbitmon. I reduce by 1.
That's just a dude. Yeah, that's
Draw
just a
card.
that's just a dude wearing a mask.
Unfortunately, I cannot suspend you, so I don't get the memory. Uh,
Yeah, I guess the rules are simple, but because each individual card has a lot of effects on
yeah.
when they like do stuff, it's probably a lot to read.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will activate Pyondam. I'll give Piercing, and since I have an Angoramon in text, I will rest your Zephyrgamon.
I'm gonna need to run that back real quick because
Okay,
just to
so
understand what happened. Uh-huh.
I activate the option Kan Pyondam, which gives one of my Digimon Piercing. Then,
Yeah,
since I have a
I see.
Digimon with Angoramon in text, I can suspend one of your Digimon, which is the Zephyrgamon.
Hmm. So selected that because selected that for the condition and then selected this to
Yeah.
suspend. All right.
Next,
It's not affected by
I will.
opponent's Digimon's effects, but that was an
Yep.
option, so that affects it.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Next, I will declare attack into your Grand Galmon. Then I'll activate the when attacking effect of my Diaritmon. I will play one Agoramon Digimon from my hand.
This is when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle. Oh wait, no.
Yep. No, it's just when attacking.
When
Then I'll just
attacking.
select your Grand Galmon.
Where's the effect? Sorry, I'm trying to find it.
Oh. The Lamotmon is activating right now. The unplaced effect of Lamotmon. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then if you have no unsuspended Digimon, one of their Digimon can unsuspend until the end of their turn.
I'm lost.
Oh, okay. So the level 6 Digimon on my side, the Arbitmon, has
Yeah,
a
the
when
other
attacking
one.
effect to call a Angoramon text Digimon from my hand.
Oh, okay. It's on that card itself. I was looking on the left on the stacked effects and stuff.
No. It's on the card
Okay,
itself.
it's on the card itself. All right.
So yeah, it declares attack. It calls the Digimon with Angora in text somewhere from hand.
Without playing the
You,
cards, and then at the opponent. Okay. I see it. All right.
yeah, then I called Lamotmon, which rests a Digimon. Then since you have no standing Digimon, I get to choose one Digimon you control. It cannot unsuspend.
Suspend all your opponent's Digimon. If you have no one suspended, can't suspend at the end of the turn. Okay.
But you're unaffected, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Then now I'm trying to resolve my attack. So I'm trying to punch into your Grand Galmon.
Then I have
So
the
now you should
option
have an ace
here.
timing.
I have the
Yeah, will
option
you
here
use
to
Blast
blast
Digivolve?
Digivolve, so I can use this,
Yep.
and then I can put it on top of this.
Either of them really works, but yeah, this works too.
And then when Digivolve, you can suspend one Digimon. Then for every two suspended Digimon, for every two suspended Digimon, I can return one opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Another question: if I suspend a card that hasn't attacked yet and is standing, does that prevent them from attacking as well?
Because I can pay the cost of resting my Digimon.
No, I mean in general, like if it's like if it's standing, you have
Yeah.
to suspend it to after attacking it, right?
Ye-
So
Uh,
if something else forces it to be suspended, is it no longer allowed to attack?
Yeah, it won't be able to
That's
attack.
how
So
it
for
works, right?
example, if I have a Lamotmon that can attack, if you suspend it using your Blast Ace,
Mhm.
I can't attack with that
Yeah.
Lamotmon
Like
anymore.
I know this one can't attack, but like I'm just asking in
Yeah,
general.
yeah, yeah.
Like
If this did not have Summoning Sickness, it would not be able to attack because you
yeah.
rested it.
Okay, but you want to suspend this so that now there's two suspended
Well, there's
Digimon.
4 in the field.
Four. Well, yeah, four is yeah. That counts mine as well. Yeah, that's true. And I can return one suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck, right?
2, because there's 4 in total.
Oh, for every two. All right.
Yeah,
So I can send both.
yeah, you can bond at both of them.
Oops. Uh, I clicked no selection by accident. Well, that's fine.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
Unsuspend this Digimon.
Yeah, and there's no battle replay there, cause so
Okay.
I'm forced to punch into you.
All right, I see.
So that's like the whole purpose of Blast Ace.
I see. So you just play you play bigger stats, and then they'll just have
Usually
to.
with on Evo effect as well, and blocker happens after Blast Evolve. So I can attack into something else. You Blast Evolve and then block towards it.
Hmm. So curious. Your actual paper decks and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get like the baby cards there by default as well, or do
Oh
you
no,
gotta
these are
like
also cards that you need to get.
you have to buy them as well?
Yeah.
Hmm. Like,
The deck you are playing actually is like basically amalgamation of like 4 waves of support. Some of these cards are like structure deck cards, but then like some of these cards are also like for example the Vaga is structure deck, but this Vaga Ace is like a main deck booster card.
okay, I see, I see. And I didn't pay attention to it earlier, but we start with three baby Digimon.
4.
Four? We
Because you
start with
hatched one
four.
just now.
Okay, yeah. So we start with four. So that's
Yep.
just the default number then.
You can play up to 5 Digitama, but you can only play 4 of any card in your deck.
Ah, okay,
So you can
okay.
play 4 plus 1, for example.
Ah, I see. So you can choose them as well.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah, that
the
would make
order
sense.
they are revealed is random.
I see. You gotta shuffle them then. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I guess we can just do another security attack here, right?
Yeah. Then your when attacking should resolve now to restand. I will play a 2k Digimon. Activate the on placement, reveal top 3. On Gordamon. Then you should be able to swing again.
Okay. So the reason I can swing again here with this
Is instant.
because it's standing again.
Yep. But it's suspended to declare attack. It immediately resolved its effect to restand because the Digimon was suspended.
I see. So it's basically just a way to give this card the ability to attack twice in one turn.
Yep.
So I can just swing again, I guess.
And that's game,
And
because I have 0 security.
Alright, I see, I see. So that's the
Simple enough.
general flow of the game.
Yep.
I guess we're gonna be playing for real now.
Yeah, if you want, you can play the Zavaga deck, or you want, you can try the other decks. But it's up to you.
What would you recommend?
I think, okay, personally, of the 3 teams here, the one I find the most fun is probably Terriermon. But in terms of like deck simplicity, Terriermon's not too simple. It's like of the 3 decks I brought to you today, I think Terriermon's the most atypical of the 3, but they're all at a level which I think is manageable for you as somebody who's managed to
Okay.
succeed at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Alright. Well, I tell you what then. I'll take on that challenge. I'll read the if you give me a bit of time.
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go
no,
read-
we have no time or anything. We have
Yeah.
no time or anything.
Give me a bit of time and I'm going to go read the cards in this deck and see if I can figure out like what its play pattern wants to do
Okay.
based off what I just learned. And then then no guiding me, see if I can figure it out. We'll see if I crash and burn as badly as I did when I first tried to play purely without any prior experience.
Oh, I do want to say
Har
one
har.
gimmick, one mechanic
Mm-hmm.
that you might not know. There's this keyword called alliance, which I think you'll see
Alliance.
on your
Okay.
top end cards.
Yeah.
Your top end, so like a level 6 Digimon. Oh, yeah, alliance. Right.
Yeah. Can counter blast Digivolve Alliance. Yeah.
So alliance, the gimmick for alliance is that when this Digimon declares attack, you can rest one other Digimon you control, and you gain one security attack as well as the Digimon's DP. So if you rest a 5k attacker, this 12k Caribbean becomes 17k to security checks, as an example.
Um. Sorry. Come again. Alliance means
When you declare attack with this Digimon with
this
alliance,
one
you can
specifically.
rest one Digimon you control to gain their original attack, sorry, their current attack, as well as one security attack.
Okay. So tap another Digimon.
Mhm.
Add its stats, and then you get to do a second attack specifically to the security cards.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yep. I just want to add another thing,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like a little thing. If you are at one security, security attack plus one does not win you the game. You need to do a direct attack into the player while they have zero security. So there's no like damage overflow. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right. I'll try and I'll just give me a bit of time. I'm gonna go read these cards, and then I'll see if I can play them out. Just by reading them.
Again, it shouldn't be too complicated from my understanding.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Gummymon is just a blob. It's just
it's like all the Digitama are all like blobby. Like
yeah.
they're all kind of blobs.
There's the slimes.
Yeah, they're
There's the
friends.
baby. Okay. Mhm.
Gumimon.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Momantai.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I have to kind of tell you what alliance means. Otherwise, I think this deck doesn't make sense at all to you.
Yeah, yeah. They're. I mean, good. Honestly, good thing they're using keywords. Makes things less wordy.
Mhm. Though, man, there's a lot of keywords in Digimon, and not all of the keywords have that reminder text on them. So, uh, imagine I give my opponent my opponent asked me what card is this. I showed it to him. It has like 6 keywords on it, and they have no clue what any of them do.
Yeah, that's fair. There can be such a thing as too many keywords as well, I guess. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I guess while you're reading, I can just talk to chat a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
So,
sure. I'm just trying not to talk out loud so that I don't get backseated.
so
But yeah.
this Terriermon deck is based around two series actually. So first is Digimon Tamers, as Koro was talking about previously. This is one of the 3 prototype Digimons, as well as Digimon Adventure 02 Hurricane Touchdown, if I recall the full name. It's like that. It's a movie, and the other protagonist Wallace also has a Terriermon. So there are two characters with the same Digimon. So both of their decks overlap a little bit because their main baby form is all the same guy, little Goober.
Okay, I will ask one question.
Yeah, yeah.
about this card. Place this tamer and one
Oh,
turn. So
okay.
from your trash in any order as one of your Terriermon's bottom Digivolution cards. What's a Digivolution card?
So you know how like when you stack Digimon on top of each other when you Digivolve,
Yeah.
there are cards that get shifted to the bottom. So for example, your first card would be the level 2, then the level 3, then the 4.
Yeah. So
All of the cards.
is this card saying that like uh alternatively we can use this tamer.
Mhm,
We can use this card, one Gargomon and one Rapidmon, taken
mhm.
from the trash, put them uh put them on the field, put a Terriermon on top of them, and then put Mega Gargomon on top of that. Is that how?
Okay, so the way it works, right, is that while you
Mhm.
control a Terriermon, you may place a Gargomon and a Rapidmon to evolve into a Sing Gargomon from your hand. So below your level 2 Digimon, below the Terriermon, basically the most bottom cards will be Henry, Gargomon, and Rapidmon. Then you just plap the level 6 on top, the Sing Gargomon. Oh,
Okay.
Mega Gargomon, my bad.
Yeah. So is that a mechanic specifically grant like does this card enable the ability to put those cards underneath it?
Yeah, you must control this guy in order for you to do this gimmick.
Okay.
So this is like a warp Digivolve, essentially. So you skip levels to go straight into your top end.
Hmm. So like this is the card that enables you to put cards below it,
Yeah, below your
essentially.
level 2
All right. Yeah.
and
Okay.
level 3.
It was just a. It's just a. I guess it's a. Yeah. It's a sequencing thing I was curious about. So okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so what's rush?
Oh, Rush is Vortex without the attacking bit. You can attack the turn it is played.
Oh. Oh, this one's haste.
Yeah, this is actually haste.
Okay, got it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I imagine there's like a lot of keywords that like you have not seen here because this deck also has like a bunch of keywords
Okay, don't
that
worry.
is
If it's
built
a
to the side.
keyword, I'll ask about it.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
I think none of these keywords have reminder text on it. On the sim, it doesn't have reminder text.
mm, all right. I'm seeing like some of the tutors and stuff. I'm getting some ideas of the
Yeah.
lines. Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I was saying Wallace is from Digimon Adventure Zero to Hurricane Touchdown, and Henry is one of the protagonists from Digimon Tamers, together with Takato and Gilumon, as well as Randomon and Rookie. Friend. Oh, this art's so cute, man. It's like two
Is
different
is that
perspectives.
why Terriermon saying Meiwen
Yeah,
all the time?
Momantai. Yeah, because Henry and and his little sister Susie, they are like Cantonese, like
Mm,
actually like Cantonese in the show.
yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Momantai. Oh, but yeah, these cards are so cute. Look at the Terriermon. This Terriermon and Lotmon are like two different perspectives. They're like the same. So this Terriermon is from Lotmon's perspective, and
Ah,
you go to the next card, Lotmon is from Terriermon's
I
perspective.
see. Yeah. That's cute. These are the Digimon that Aqua would be drawing fan out of, for sure.
Yeah, they're like very blobby. Or, like honestly, a lot of the level 3 Digimon are all very blobby, if that's the word
Mm,
to use. They're like all very cute and very like ooh.
yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah. I don't know if you're still looking at my stream and
Oh no, no,
seeing.
I'm
Yeah.
like I'm just like seeing like
Oh.
which cards you're looking at, so I
Yeah.
can like comment on them on the stream
Ah,
while
yeah,
you're
yeah.
as I'm looking through it.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Look at Terriermon. Is it a bunny or a dog?
Um, it's a Cinnamoro.
Okay. Fair enough.
The question is Cinnamoro a bunny or a dog?
So that was a bunny, right?
Cinnamoro is a dog.
It's a
It's a
dog.
pup. Cinnamoro is a puppy.
No, it's not right. It's a bunny. Wouldn't know.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, like Terriermon's apparently a dog, like a Yorkshire Terrier. Whereas Lopmon's a bunny, a lop bunny, lop-eared bunny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
They are Cinemoro, okay? They are related to Cinemoro, and Cinemoro is a dog, therefore Terriermon is a dog.
Then
See?
how's Lopmon not a dog?
Case closed. Before even coming in, I already know you'll be going Terriermon and Lopmon. That is
Okay,
not
okay, okay,
true.
okay. I just want to let you know. I just for Koro's defense, I recommended this deck admittedly, because yeah,
And then I selected it because Lux said it was the
I think
more
it's the most interesting of the three
it's the
decks you
most
have today.
interesting. So I'm like trying to. Now that I've learned the rules of the game, I'm reading the cards in order to get a little bit of an understanding of how the deck wants to play. Because I asked, like, I don't want to be backseated
Yeah,
for this part. I want to see if I've learned anything. I can figure it out from here.
I think Digimon is a game right where after like one or two practice games, for the most part, it is pretty simple for somebody to just start. Like legitimately, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh where like you kind of need like an actual like sit you down and it's like,
Yeah, that one
hey,
is
listen to my combo.
Yu-Gi-Oh has complexity in the system mechanics.
Mhm.
Is what I would say. After trying this out, I'd say Digimon has like a pretty simple system. The system mechanics of Digimon are simple.
Yeah,
The complexity is in the cards.
yeah, like how the
Yeah.
cards interact.
Yeah.
Again, you haven't played any very atypical deck yet. Some of the atypical decks really feel very strange.
Yeah, but just
Um,
the fact that like the Digimon, like when you Digivolve stuff, they have stacked effects, so they have like 4 or 5 effects if you go up high enough.
yeah, it gets very
That
overwhelming for some
that's a bit of
people.
reading you gotta do. Is all you know.
Yeah, but generally speaking, most of the source effects are pretty simple.
Mhm.
It's always the same few things, right? It's like always going to be either a static buff, a when attacking trigger, or a some kind of condition that they can do. Like for example, DP gain or unsuspend or when attacking triggers to draw, so on and so on.
Hmm.
Now protection, it could also just be protection. Nowadays they've been doing that a lot. Digimon has been around for 5 years, I want to say now. This should be the fifth year.
Hmm.
So it has been
Yeah.
pretty long standing.
A lot of my Pokken players in the local Pokken community, when after the game gets a little older and like people aren't playing as much anymore, uh, everyone I know there's graduated to Digica.
Because Digimon is very fun. It's like
Yeah,
a
and then I hear them complaining about the pricing scheme and being
oh the
neglected.
oh man oh man oh man oh
But
man.
that's
Oh, I could I
that's what I
could
hear
I could
about it.
complain about. I think I've told you this before, where I do feel like as a Digimon player, I am Bandai is putting us in a corner and letting the One Piece players and stuff have fun. It feels miserable having our product get delayed because One Piece structure that coming out and One Piece didn't have enough print. Oh my goodness, it's miserable. And now One Piece is in a bad spot because Bandai's mismanagement.
Oh, is
Yeah.
One Piece worth playing? By the
Oh,
way,
I think One Piece is fun.
I
I think
hear
One
a
Piece
lot of
is.
good things about that one too.
Oh, but like, okay,
Disillusioned Yu-Gi-Oh players are going over to that one.
no. Okay. I will sound like the biggest One Piece hater, but I think the game is fine. My issue with One Piece, right, is like the community around it. It feels like those. How do you explain this? It feels like a Bandai pump and dump almost, where like the game is really like as a player. Yeah, Scalper Hell is the better way to say it. When OPO1, OPO2, when it first came out, right, you could literally buy a random box. If you can buy a box for MSRP, you made money, guaranteed. Uh, if you join the events during OPO1 and OPO2, OPO3, imagine you go to a $10 event, right? You pay the registration fee. The dumb promotional entry door gift, right, is $50, and people bought that shit up. It was insane. It was like a bubble. It was like investor bubble.
Okay, I get the
And
idea.
then now, right, current day One Piece has just got rotation. Digimon hasn't got rotation yet. One Piece has got a rotation, but the way they did rotation is so crazy. You know, like how card games have like high rarity cards. Like, Pocket has those like live to the immersive art cards.
I know how the actual TCG Pokemon TCG's rarities work.
Okay,
I know about Moonbryon.
yeah, and like SARs and stuff.
Mhm.
So One Piece has SARs called Mangare. the way that they rotated cards was crazy. So instead of like rotating out the entire block of cards, which they rotated out the entire block of cards, but if you had a manga rare card, it doesn't rotate. So you don't even get to use the low rarity versions of the cards. So if you wanted to play that, for example, an old leader like P. Luffy, you needed to have the $1,000 plus card to play the deck.
I'm guessing some of them are meta relevant.
I think the last few sets they have like fallen out of favor, but the fact that like 50,000 yen on average, like some of the fact that some of these cards right are only playable because they are in manga right is absurd to me. Ignore the fact that there are people who fill up. There's so much botting on the tournament registration on Bandai Plus, and it just feels really bad. And now all of the One Piece players, right? Because there's no money in One Piece, they went to Union Arena, the other Bandai card game, to make money. And once they leave Union Arena to go to Gundam TCG to make money, I don't know, man. It's like
There's a
the
Gundam
way
TCG?
that yes, there's a newly announced Gundam TCG coming
Oh.
out in 3 months.
I'm guessing a bunch of these are Japan only and unlocalized.
I mean, there One Piece has an English version.
Yeah, One
Union
Piece I
Arena has
know
an
it
English
does,
version.
yeah.
Union Arena, which is their collab TCG like Wise, has like a bunch of animes and Kamen
God,
Rider.
Weiss. I had a Weiss structure deck from back in the day.
But yeah, Union
Which
Arena
my
is similar
friends
to
would
Wise
know.
Schwartz, where it's like a crossover TCG that also is translated in English and localized. Then Gundam is going to be released in English as well.
Have you played Weiss?
I have I have a Wise deck right now. I have
Ha.
Hololive Gentry
I have.
literally in the corner right now.
Yeah, I own a structure deck from like back in like late primary school, I think, because like a bunch of my like anime community friends got into it, and I also got into it. And I bought one deck, but I never actually played a game of it.
Oh, Wise is another very simple game. It's
Now
like
I'm
really, really
curious to
simple.
check it out again. Actually, how different is Weiss and Vanguard? Because like from what
They're both
I
Bushiroads. Yeah, they're both Bushiro games.
yeah, no, they're both Bushiroad, and like, do they play the same or are they like?
The only thing similar to the two of them is that they have like a drive check system where you have to swing
Oh,
and build the top
okay,
card.
so
Like,
they are
that's
different
the
games.
only thing same. Nothing else is same.
For some reason, I had it in my head that like Vanguard was the original IP version of Weiss that they were producing that they didn't have to pay copyright licensing
No.
for. I thought they played the same, except one has licensed properties and the other doesn't. But okay.
They recently released a
Relying
new
on
version of
observation.
Wise again. Uh,
I mean, I haven't heard
called
about
Wise.
it I haven't heard about it in a long time, so I assume it's not like top 10 popular card games or anything.
No. Okay, so like in Japan, the big three are, you know, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, right? These are the big three.
Oh, Magic's that popular in Japan?
Magic's still really big
Wow.
everywhere. Even though like recently MTG hasn't been handled very it's not great right now,
Yeah, but you know
ignoring that,
what? The Final Fantasy sets are really looking interesting. I kind
I pre-ordered a set. I can't believe it. I fucking pre-ordered a set of the Secret Labs, and I have no regrets.
yeah, I want to try it. Why didn't Tencent make Arena available in our region, huh? What do I gotta do to actually go try that game?
I think you can probably like VPN it, but
Yeah, but it's such a pain.
yeah, MTG is not the Fortnite of TCG. Like they're the Fortnite of TCG, and they're not marketed as like, at least for games like Wise and UA, I kind of get it. But like MTG's MTG. Where's my Ravnica? Where's my Planeswalkers? I can't keep looking at SpongeBob's ass.
Yeah. Okay. I will say though, of the collabs that they showed, I think Final Fantasy is the one that fits the best.
Yeah, it does, bro. Like I can't like looking at not Godzilla, sorry, Miku and
There's a
what's
Miku
it?
set?
Yes, Miku. There's two Miku sets, I think.
Damn.
Like
Okay,
looking
I'm
at
almost done, by the way.
Miku
I'm
and
almost done.
SpongeBob.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to
no
keep
worries, no
going.
worries. I mean, I just like, oh, bro, the Bloomborough set. They brought in some of the Japanese Vanguard artists for it, and it's so good. It looks so good, but it's so expensive. They're only in high rare. It's so criminal. But it's not the
And
point.
yeah, not like now that I've got this opportunity, there's a bunch of trading card games I wouldn't mind like checking out for 1 or 2 sessions as well.
Yeah, I know. They fucking commissioned a person to make a theme song for the Miku set twice. I think I did it twice for it.
God, I gotta go look that up later.
Yeah, I'll go look it up for you. It's crazy. It's crazy. The NTG Wizards of the Coast is like infinite money to throw at Secret Labs because that's the thing that makes them money right now. Like actually, their main modern and commander, from my understanding, has been like waning in popularity like quite hard. In NA, I understand, right, is that One Piece had a point where they like overtook NTG in the sales charts, which is really really scary. Like the status quo forever has been MTG, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokika. So like the fact that One Piece managed to overtake NTG for like one sales quarter was crazy. Uh, and Secret Labs managed to help them for that. But that's beside the point. Uh, so there's a lot of card games and I played most of them. I'm very excited whenever I get an opportunity to talk about them. Like
Yeah,
at least this
I
passionately.
figure it's not like a very it's probably still a niche hobby in general.
It's expensive as well.
Yeah,
That one I don't know.
it's financially there's a financial barrier to entry
Yeah.
compared to video games. But we're playing with digital proxies right now.
Well, Bandai doesn't know
Sorry,
that.
Bumco. We're not. I'm not spending. I haven't spent any money on your cardboard. Please forgive me. But if I get interested enough, I might actually invest when I'm cash money again. Like I'm even. It's gotten to a point where I'm like seriously considering buying a couple of purely singles.
Oh, Pirelli. Okay, I'll be
I know
okay.
they're not that expensive. I have looked at the prices and stuff. But like if I'm
Okay,
not actually gonna go to locals and play, I'm not gonna buy a whole deck. Like I
yeah.
might just buy singles just to look at.
Okay, I just want to ask: is it
Mhm.
Pirelli or Pirelli? I've been like calling it Pirelli for like the last 2 years, I think, and only recently, one of my friends watched your videos where I called it Pirelli, and he got really upset with me. um, so I don't actually know if it's actually called Pirelli or Pirelli or whatever it is.
Um, it's per, it's per and pearly. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Now you got me looking it up. Hang on.
um, because I've also seen videos where people call it Pirelli.
I just pronounce it how it came naturally to me. What's the Japanese katakana for it?
Pirelli, Pirelli.
Puari. Puari.
Yeah, I
Puari.
guess because like
Piari. Piari.
the English, the way I see the English text is like per Ellie, like Pirelli.
Oh.
That's how I see it at least.
I pronounced it like purely.
Or like, oh, I guess like pure creature. Like I guess.
Yeah, purely. Purely. Whatever.
I don't know.
Close enough. Alright, I'm done reading. We
Okay,
don't need to
okay.
keep
Let's
yapping.
let's let's
go.
not let's not let's start digikaiing.
Yeah,
Finish
alright.
preparations.
Finish preparations. Let's go. Let's see if I've actually learned anything. This is the part that I'll probably edit into the video. But yeah.
Oh yeah, but Aqua, as Digimon has so many nice AAs and binders. I spent so much money on this game.
I guess quick question.
Oh, Mulligan, right?
Mulliganing rule, yeah.
Full mulligan. So if you do not like your hand, you fully shuffle everything into the deck and then redraw 5.
Any
You
penalties
cannot keep
for mulliganing
no.
or
But you only get one mulligan.
you get one mulligan? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Just checking about that.
Technically I can keep this. Keyman. You are turn player, so you can start.
Alright, I am turn player, breeding phase. Pop this little guy out.
Gumimo.
Chat, what do you think about Gumimon?
I want to kick it.
Why do you say that about every little Blarbo?
I don't do that on every little guy.
You want to kick purely?
Okay, that's different. He's like pathetic creature.
You
Like
want to?
he's
You
like asking to
remember
get bullied.
back in the day?
That's
we used
different
to-
as well. That's not the same.
No.
It's not the
No,
same.
Shut, Lux. Back in the day, do you remember this MMO we used to play?
Yeah, I still remember Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul.
That's different. It's
I
different.
was
It's different.
playing
it's
a
different.
Lin. You kept wanting to
It's
punt
different.
me.
It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different.
All right, I'm playing
It's
this.
different.
I'm playing this option.
Double Typhoon.
Revealing the 3 cards, and I'm gonna add a green card to my hand, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Add one green and one tamer.
I'm gonna add the. Let me look at my hand again. What do I need? I'm gonna add
Rapidmon?
Rapidmon. Put these 2 back.
No tamers, okay.
No Tamers. Alright, go ahead.
I will drop a turn. Hatch.
Who's
I'll
this?
activate
Oh,
the
this is the
red.
guy. This is the guy from Tamers. I still don't remember his name.
It's Gilmon, but
Gil-
I am not playing a Gilmon deck.
Gilmon. Oh,
I'll activate red memory boost. Ooh.
searching for stuff. Mm-hmm.
I will add Omegamon X antibody.
Oh, wait, Gilmon?
Gilmon. Guilmon.
Why have I been pronouncing his name as Gaomon this whole time?
Galmon is a different Digimon. It's from Digimon Savers. That's probably what you're thinking.
Huh? Maybe, I don't know.
Galmon's
Street
like a dog. It's like a boxing dog.
Street Fighter character Gao.
I'll evolve my Gigimon into a Ukomon and pass my turn.
Hmm. All right. I guess I really only have to worry about your effects when it starts coming out to combat and like what's
Yeah.
on your
Oh,
field.
there's actually no, for the most part, unless it's a lingering floodgatey effect or whatever, you don't need to read any of the cards on my field until the battle phase.
Oh, they got those kind of things here too.
Your deck's boss monster literally puts a lingering effect on my board.
May have missed it then. Hang on.
Well, it's less lingering, it's a conditional effect, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure.
Oh, and
Okay.
you also have like the level 3 floodgate, right? Like the Terriermon that prevents me from getting memory. That's a floodgate as well. But that is more for the health of the game. Otherwise, some of the stuff will get out of control.
Yeah. Fair.
Seems like you did have a level 3.
Yeah, hang on. You're not looking at my hand anymore, right?
I'm not. But
Okay.
the fact that you didn't put anything here is kind of signaling something, right?
I am planning out my moves. Okay. Going to
More
Digivolve
Mansai.
first into Momentai, yeah. Oh hey, cool. And then yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Oh, okay, it's Mimi.
Mimi Tachikawa. Yeah, and that will end my turn.
I'll draw a card. I'll bring out Ukomon. And when Ukomon leaves the breeding area, I get to look at the top 3 cards of my deck and add one Digimon. Huh. I like Greymon. Now I'll return these to the
Oh,
bottom.
I recognize him too.
I hatch a new card. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you remember how like Digimon don't really have set lines, and you probably recognize Gigimon from Gilmon. But just to show that Digimon don't only have one line, the level 2 for this guy is Gigimon, and the level 3 Digimon is Elizamon.
Oh, that looks like another. Uh, how do I put this? That's a design that's gonna get a lot of fan art.
No. You haven't seen the level 5 one. The level 4 one is the actual honey bit. Anyways, I will attack.
Look at the eyes. Look at how she's looking at us.
Oh, it hit double vortex again.
Double vortex.
Yep.
Suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon and place this in the battle area. Alright.
Not used. Next, I will evolve for 2 my Elizamon into Dimitaromon. Then finally, this is the one that people, which I'm expecting people get very horny for.
Okay.
For Free memory. I'll evolve my Dimiteramon into Lamiamon. Then I pass my turn.
Hmm.
Oh, this is so cute though. It's
I
like
see.
in the Liberators manga, she's like really cute.
um. Okay, so one more quick check thing. I can only move
Yep.
things out of the breeding zone once at the
Uh,
breeding phase, right?
you can move out in the breeding area one time, but Mimi makes it so you get another breeding phase essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, just double checking. Double checking the phase timing thing. So
Yep.
just making sure that this works. Yeah.
Yep. Terramon pushes
All
out of the
right.
breeding area.
Tyramon pushes out. Got three energy to work with. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Plus, you have two double typhoons, so you can play two Terramons a lot once. The two gamers.
Gamers.
Gamers. Bro, Assistant Terramon. Okay, Digimon TCG currently has like an actual two VTuber characters, like official VTuber characters. One of them is Terramon in a lab coat. It's very cute.
Hmm, that's fun.
He
Um.
Assistant Terramon's really bad at Taiko no Tatsujin.
Okay. Zero means it's still my turn, right?
Yep. It's only when it passes over then it'll like fully pass.
All right. Gonna do this, and I'm gonna pay 3 to digivolve into what's his name?
Rapid
Rapidmon.
one.
Yeah, Rapidmon. Right. And then I am going to attack. Let me see.
Oh, I guess I haven't told you. Armor Purge, the way it works, right, is
Yeah,
that
there was a keyword for that. Armor Purge. If you're
oh
about to
okay.
get deleted, you can remove the top card instead.
Yeah, okay.
So
Go,
you
go, go.
digivolve back down one level, I guess.
Yeah, you de-digivolve one essentially.
De-digivolve, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Um, it's level 4. Guess I'll do an attack now, yeah?
Yep.
Um, security attack.
Yep.
Click security attack.
Yep.
And
Then you get to
then,
resolve on your attacky effects.
yep, I can draw 1. And
Kaboom my
then I can
Ukomon.
also reduce the effect.
Oh, tie! Oh, that's really good for me.
Oh, hang on. If your DP goes below 0, you die?
It dies. Die by game mechanic.
Ah, alright. I see. Wait, is it exactly 0 or below 0?
Below 0 or below 0 all works.
Okay. So it's like toughness almost.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
not
Slifer. It's
not
like
exactly,
Slifer. You
but
know
yeah.
Slifer from Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, it's like Slifer, if you know
Cypher, the
that.
executive producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That puts me at. Okay, I'm still at 0. Let's see what else I can play here. hmm
I got memory setter now, so I set the tree.
Yeah. Let me. Okay. Let me look at your Mr. Protagonist here first.
It's the protagonist, but yes.
I mean, is he not?
Yeah, he is Mr. Protagonist, man.
Yes. All right. Guess I'll do this then. Yeah. Cost 3.
Rapid one. Draw
Um.
for turn.
All right. I guess I'll ask about this now.
Mm.
Um. The on play effect, it says you can de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, then if you have a green tamer until the end of your opponent's turn, your opponent's effects can delete this Digimon and return it to the hand or deck.
Yep.
Is de-digivolving an opponent's Digimon required to do before you get the second effect?
Okay, so Digimon is a little different from Yu-Gi-Oh! Where when it says conjunctions like these, both effects don't need to happen. You just
Okay.
resolve as much as you can. So in this case, you would try to
So
Digivolve something, then
I
you take.
am getting the effect where, because I have a green tamer,
Yep. So if
uh,
you right click the card, you can actually see the protections you have. So +1 KDP, +1 KDP can be deleted by your opponent's card effect. Can be returned by your opponent's blah 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 blah. Can return to deck by opponent's effect.
got it. Alright, okay. So
Yeah.
it works how I want it to work. Nice.
Okay. I will start by playing another memory boost. Ew, I didn't hit anything. I'll add Pile Dramon. Boom. Row. Okay, I guess I'll do it this way. I will 7k attack into your security, and because I have progress, my Digimon is unaffected while I'm attacking, essentially. Bam.
Uh,
Bam.
okay.
There you go.
Uh,
7k one check.
7k into my security.
Security.
Right. I have a Blast Digivolve available here, so let me see.
But remember, I am unaffected because of progress right now. You can block me, you can kill me with a battle, but I'm unaffected by effects.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pass on that for now then. Yeah.
Ugh. Gain one memory. Gain one memory. That dead. I will pop my memory boost. For 7 cost, I will play Sidramon.
Whoa.
I'll activate the on-placement effect. Because you have 5 less security, I'll add the top card with security to your hand. Oh, sorry. You may
Five.
place one card from your hand to the security, then you take the top card. Oh, sorry.
I'll
Trash the top
place
card, my bad.
one card from my hand as the bottom security card and trash the top security card. All right.
Yeah. So you burn one, essentially. You cycle one, essentially. Momentai.
Momentai. Um. Oh, that guy. All right. I guess it's my turn. I will say I might take a while to edit this one because of well, I mean, I have the log here, I guess, but I might have to ask a lot of questions when I'm actually properly editing this login.
No worries. Honestly speaking, you might not. I think Digimon is not so. What's the word?
Complex?
Yeah, I don't think Digimon's that complex where it needs a battle log, to be fair. I feel like if you just let them, let them just watch the video, I think they'll roughly get it.
Okay, fair enough. Because, you can see the new overlay I've set up there. It's just. I even put up an entire section there so I can put a log if I need to. But,
Mhm.
alright, fair enough.
But I
I
think for
have.
Digimon, it's not too important.
Mhm. Alright, so. Hang on. My value's at 3 right now.
Yep.
Hatch 1 Digi Egg or move. Okay.
Well, you can move because you're level 2 right now. Oh, I guess it is worth noting. Digivolve doesn't work. Digivolve doesn't Digivolve Digimon below level 3.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see if I can. do something. Have I been reading these correctly? You also have to do a little bit of math based on the energy costs. But yeah, I should be free to do this first. First, I'm gonna Digivolve
Momentai.
into Terriamon, Momentai. Going to tap to
Yep,
bring
push out.
out Momentai. Momentai now has um, Floodgate, basically.
Yeah,
Can't
he's
gain
a
memory
floodgate. He's a
except
little,
obtain her
little
effects, Lamau. And then I still have. Oops. How do I back out from the attack? Okay, never mind. I still have 3 energy to work with here. So.
Yep.
Cyberdramon.
It's essentially a vanilla right now. Doesn't do anything.
When does the inherited effect take
When
effect?
something's on top of it.
Only
So
when
when
something's
something's
on
on
top of
target,
it, eh?
it gets power K.
Alright. Hmm. With 3 memory left, I think the right call is to play this. Yeah. Alright. Get out there, Henry.
Whoa.
This will allow me to get more memory later on. Then I can do... I can do 2 attacks here if I wanna.
Mm.
Okay, first I'll make a direct attack. First I'll do a security attack.
7K in becomes 9K.
And then I get to
12K
draw.
Medicamon.
Ah. Oof. Okay, but I did get to draw one. And then... what shall I do with my last action? Because I can play something directly, I don't need to Digivolve it.
Yep.
Just that it will just be at a cost of giving you a ton of energy.
I mean, level 3 Digimon are all, generally the rate for level 3 Digimon are 3. So, like, usually playing a rookie passes the turn. Oh, if you want to play nothing, you can just press end turn. It will set me to 3 memory. If you want to literally do nothing.
Yeah, and I still have moves though. I'm just looking.
Yeah.
Plus you have you have 2 or less. You're gonna go to 3, so I might as well burn something. So don't want to give that much though. Is it risky to go for that much? That's the question. Okay, I guess you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna end and
Okay.
pass on that.
I'll drop a turn. Patch.
Cause this effect on Terriamon, your opponent can't gain memory except with Tamer effects. It's not inherited, so if I evolve over it, that's no longer
Yeah,
applying.
the fight gate disappears.
Right? Yeah. So it makes sense.
Evolve for 2. Draw. Uh. Hmm. I will 7K security first.
Okay.
1K. I will play Demetoro for 4 and throw it to you.
Okie dokie. Reading face.
Yeah, you get one memory from
So now I'm
the
at
Henry.
4. Alright, let's see what we can make happen here.
You got 2 security already. I have 3 attacks represented.
I'm reading some of my cards again.
No worries, no worries. I think you can tell. Hand advantage in Digimon is like free food. You really get a lot of cards in hand very fast.
Oh yeah, because there's an energy system. You're limiting resources on the cards necessarily. It's the energy in the middle.
Not just that, like every time you evolve, it cycles itself. Most cards have like Android effects. It's like your hand size will bloat very fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First, I'm going to do this.
The 2 gamers.
And I can play this for 0 cost now, right?
Yep, one side.
Wait, that took my energy though.
That's not a Terramon or Lobmon, that's Terramon X Antibody.
But it has Terriamon in its name. Okay, I guess that's specifically only those
Yeah.
then.
Okay, so I think you can see the difference. So if I let me see if our card does it. Da 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 da. It's your graveyard maybe? Ah yeah, so for example, wait. Ah yeah, if you go to your Gargomon Ace, for example, right? It says Rapidmon in name. Whereas
In name. Okay.
yeah. Whereas cards like Double Typhoon specifically state yeah, like
Okay, fair enough.
okay, that one's not on you. That one's like you that's on me. I didn't really explain it too well.
Well, that's alright, that's alright.
So your Henry also cannot warp evolve over this Terramon X antibody, for example.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I think I have a play.
Okay.
When Digivolving effects will still resolve before the turn passes over, right?
Yep, it has to resolve all when Digivolving before it goes.
Alright. Digivolve 3 from Terriamon. That means cost is 3 if I use Terriamon?
Yep.
But 4 otherwise if I use it on something else, right?
Yeah, so for example, if you use Terramon X antibody, it'll be 4, then -1 by its effect.
Okay.
Unless it's just Terramon in name, which I don't think any of the Rapid Mons do. I think they all say Terramon and Terramon.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just Terramon in name. So
yeah, Terriamon in name.
Yeah.
Okay. So on top of that.
Yep.
Reduce the cost by 1. And that effect allows me to suspend and then minus 5,000.
Yep.
Which means I can just kill that one, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. I burned some.
Yeah, you don't die this turn because of this.
Yeah, because I burned it. Okay, at least I didn't explode. Yet.
I was 7k in first, I guess. 12. You have the floodgate still, okay. I will activate the effect of Digimon. I'll use the effect to Digivolve into a Digimon. I'll Digivolve this Digimon into Lamiamon for 2 costs.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will get exploded.
I guess I get one more attack here.
Yeah, I'll 7k in progression. Double Typhoon.
Yeah, that's
So
the one I
suspend
put
2.
right at the bottom, so...
Yeah. Uh. Okay, I should go for it. Suspend. By suspending 2 of a Digimon, I will play Medical Duphone from my hand for 7 costs. I'll activate the on-place effect.
On
I will
place,
pop a 11k Digimon. I'll pop this, I guess.
8,000 or lower Digimon.
And delete.
Okay.
Then I will attempt to Vortex. And punch into your Rapid.
Will I use Armor Purge? Yes, use Armor Purge.
Yep. I gave you a lot of memory to work with, but I think this is still correct.
Alright, I've got 7.
So every time you play the first time you play a Digimon, I can activate effect to suspend 1 and pop 1.
Okay. Let me see what the play is here. Hmm. Probably have some plays. Gotta sequence this properly. I think I gotta start with this. Alright.
Okay.
Then I can do.
Yeah, so right now the only thing you need to worry about is my medieval Gallantmon.
Mm-hmm. Alright, timing question here.
Yo,
This effect, when Digimon are played, you can activate one of your Digimons when Digivolving effects, right? So you can
yep,
suspend one, and then you can delete one of my Digimon.
yep.
Does that happen before or after my Digimon's on-enter effects happen?
If I recall, turn player on placement will resolve first. If I recall.
Okay. So I will get my on-enter effect first
Yep,
before you get to pop it.
yep.
Alright.
Oh, do you not have a do you not have a way to climb?
No, I'm just thinking out loud. Hang on.
Alright.
Mm. Okay, I think this is the play.
Rapidmon?
Into Rapidmon. Then suspends both, and then
Minus DP?
minus DP, minus DP. And
Tiny.
then now you have the opportunity to use
Oh, okay.
your effect,
On
right?
play and on Digivolve are two very, very different things. On play means like playing a Digimon per hand. Digivolving does not count as playing a Digimon.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad then. Hmm.
Hamana.
I guess I see the issue here. Even if I kill both of your current Digimon, if you have like a 3 cost or lower, you can just play it and then direct attack right away, right?
No, I have summoning
Then we'll
sickness.
win. Huh? Oh,
I
right.
have summoning sickness.
Oh, right. Okay, okay.
Plus, if I recall, your deck has quite a few ways to like kaboom me before I even declare attack, because you have a lot of ways to like either stun me out or block.
Hmm.
I wouldn't count you out just yet, even though your security is at 0. Plus, I have no more triggers. All my deck's effects trigger when a security is removed.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have. I think I might need to just do this. Hmm. No, wait, no, I can't do that. If I do that, I will die. Let me figure this out. It's got two energy to work with.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. So I have piercing here, right?
Yes, you have Rapidmon in name, so you have Piercer.
That means I kill something. It will also hit your security.
Assuming you don't die in that battle, yes.
Yeah. What happens if the values are tied? Like
You Armor Purge and you still go for the piercing attack.
6,000 to 6,000. So
You
tied values means neither are destroyed.
both die.
Both
But
die.
because
Oh,
you have
both
Armor
die.
Purge, you will protect yourself.
Okay.
And you will security check with the 1k Terriermon X Kotai.
All right. And yeah, we're gonna do that.
So 6k crash.
Switch me to 6k. Then I use armor purge.
I explode. Then now you 1k security check. Oh wait. Oh, you lose the ESS because you're no longer the top card.
Oh, all right. Yeah, fair, fair.
I mean it's fair because you're 1k DP, right? If you security check me, you hit any Digimon, you die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, show me the second Rapidmon.
Um. Yeah. Hmm.
You need to stop this Digimon from swinging because you're not 0. You either need to make a blocker or out this body right now, or I'm just gonna swing
What
for game.
is jamming? That's another
Jamming
keyword
means
I
when
haven't
you
seen
declare
before.
security attack, security battles don't count the DP. That means you don't die from security battles.
Sorry. When.
Okay, so jamming is when you attack into security,
Mm-hmm.
the DP of your opponent, the DP of the security Digimon is not counted. It doesn't
Oh,
care.
so it just kills it regardless, is it?
Like you know how when you attack security, it reveals the Digimon.
Yeah, yeah. If
Yeah,
their
so like
value is higher, right? Then
if the value is higher, you will die.
I
But
will
with
die.
jamming, it doesn't die.
It doesn't die. That's all, right? Then it's
Yep.
because it's right. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I do have a way to out this. It's just gonna be quite expensive, I think.
Oh.
Decided to pick the least expensive one out of these options. Yeah, because I have a lot of very high cost cards in my hand right now, and
I mean, yeah, that is something to know,
I'm
right?
missing
Armor
the
forms
in
are usually
between
expensive.
levels right now, which is it be what it do. It's Niaromon.
Yep, it's a cat.
Wait, this one digital cost. Okay, this doesn't cost me anything. Might as well just do it. Yeah.
Yep, cycle card. Yeah, I mean, this is something to note, right? Like with your level 3, you usually it gets a free cycle. And because it's X antibody Digimon, you can evo over the same level Digimon. So you can do Terriermon into Terriermon X antibody, you draw 2 cards.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Digivolving, we can't skip the levels either, right? We have to go.
Uh, I mean, some cards can. For example, like
But
Rapidmon Armor.
in general, you
Yeah,
can't. Yeah.
yeah.
Just double check. All right. Anything else back here? And that's really annoying that it's Terriermon specifically and not Terriermon in name.
I mean, it's canon, right? Because like in the show, he doesn't have X antibody Terriermon. He has Terriermon.
Fair enough. All right. Both of these are equally expensive, but I think this one's probably the call. I'm gonna spend 7 here and play this.
Oh, could it be one?
On play, I can play one green or yellow level 4 lower Digimon card from my hand without playing the cost.
Yep.
Digimon specifically. I don't think that's. Yeah, I don't have any valid ones for that. Do I? Hang on. Level 4 lower. No, I do. Without cost. This one, right?
Garurumon. Yeah,
Then I
Kabu.
can just kill that because of the minus 4,000.
I drop a ton.
And that gives you 5, but I live this turn, yeah?
I hatch. You're gonna feel really bad about this. I'm gonna Evo Elizamon. I'm gonna play out Louis. Louis' on placement effect allows me to activate and move a Digimon from my breeding area to battle. And
Oh, right
because the
away.
Digimon moved out of the battle, I gain 1 memory.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have a Ace Digimon, I'm gonna direct attack and try to go for game.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, you have an Ace.
I
Okay.
do, yeah, I do. I still do have something. Wait, you can tell whether I have one or not?
I mean, it's the it's the Master Duel thing where I get
Oh.
because it falls into trigger. It's the Master Duel thing. That's literally all it is.
Hmm. Well, let's see if we can't turn things around.
Let's try. Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
No, it's because it prompted me to say like I was declaring attack right, then it like paused because it's just like waiting for opponents to withdraw. So I thought you were like an ace to play or something.
Oh. I did have an
Yeah.
ace, but just to double check, one if a Digimon can be Digivolve into this card without paying the cost, you still need to be the right level then, right?
Yeah. So for example, Saint Gargomon, the level 6 Digimon, requires you to have a Rapidmon in name anywhere on the field or a level 5 green Digimon or black Digimon.
Okay, I see.
So all of your level 4s, your Rapidmon and Rapidmon Rapidmon Armor and your Rapidmon X antibody all count as Rapidmon in name, so you can always become Saint Gargomon.
Hmm.
Not just that, you can technically down level. You can go to like level 6, then back into level 6 again because you can go into Saint Gargomon.
Hmm.
So generally, the way this deck plays is that you really want to get into Rapidmon X antibody. This card's really good. It's really really good. It mass suspends everything, then it declares attack. Then while it has a Rapidmon, it makes it so that whenever there's a suspended Digimon, it immediately loses 4 KDP.
Yeah, I noticed that one, and like I saw that one, and I was like, okay, that's really good. The issue is that I didn't draw a lot of the Terriermon cards. I got the X I got X antibody Terriermon a bunch, but regular Terriermon I think I only ended up with one at any point.
Uh, I see, I see. I mean, I'm assuming you
Yeah,
didn't draw that many copies of your level. I assume you didn't draw your top end that much either, right?
the top end.
Yeah, like you own. I didn't. I assume you didn't have a Saint Gargomon. You didn't have a You didn't have a Rapidmon X antibody. All this.
Yeah, I didn't get those either. My hand was like I was sitting on like Cherubimon and yeah, I was like sitting on a bunch of. I was sitting on like a lot of level sixes with no level fives or level fours.
I mean, for your level sixes, it's not too bad because usually you can make Rapidmon into a Saint Gargomon. Is usually how it goes. If it's like
Hmm.
you usually don't go into a 5.
Yeah, but I was stuck at three with no four for a while, so as well.
Oh, even the Rapidmon armors are 4s.
Hmm.
So like usually what people will do when I see that they play this deck is that they will go for 3 to Rapidmon and then Rapidmon to either Saint Gargomon or Rapidmon X antibody straight away. They don't really need to go into a 5, which is why you see there's so few 5s in this deck.
Hmm.
Though to be fair, or even sitting on the level 4 is not terrible. Both of the Rapidmon armors are really
Wait,
good.
Saint Gargomon? What's that?
Oh, Mega Gargomon, I
Mega
think is the
Gargomon.
English.
Okay, I was like looking for the
Okay,
like,
okay.
what are you talking about?
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah. All right. Let's try again. Let's try again.
let's try again.
I run
Okay,
it
okay.
back with this deck.
I think I mean I think now that you played it, it's like roughly like you can get the like the way it moves.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, this is a miserable hand. One more thing about the mulligan. You generally want to be aiming to have your first line ready to go, or like at least close to your first line, preferably your low end. That way you can start moving with your armor. Level 3 is really important for your deck at
Mm.
least, so that you can catch, draw immediately, and start moving.
Yeah. All right.
And I am turn player. Hatch, draw. Evo, draw. Dimitero one, pass. Go.
Okay. Hatch the egg. Digivolve Terriermon. And play Henry. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. I'll push up. For 3 memory, I will evolve my Dimetrodramon into Cyberdramon. I'll activate the effect of Cyberdramon, forcing you to add 1 card to your bottom security, then trash the top card with security.
Hmm. Yeah. You know what?
This triggers all of my effects. So first, I will activate the effect of Gigamon, allowing me to digivolve my Cyberdramon into a Reptile Digimon. I will digivolve Cyberdramon into the boss monster of this deck, Medusamon. Then
That is a heck of a design. Wow.
I will activate the effect of my Elizamon and the effect of my Dimitoramon to set you to true memory. I think the level 5 is the cutest, the Lamia one. But yeah.
Hmm. During your turn, it gets plus 4,000.
Yep. So the effect is when attacking at the end of my attack, I can delete one of your lowest Digimon DP Digimon. I have security attack +1, so I can deal one more check. And I have progression, so whenever I hit whenever I declare attack, I'm unaffected.
Hmm.
Then whenever any Digimon on the field on your side is deleted, or your security stack is removed, I can play a petrification token.
Okay. I get +1, and then let's see. I guess I have a quick question now. I guess I will reveal something about my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I have no level 4s, so
Uh,
I can't do anything much here, can I?
mm. Do you have any way to search? Like Restariamon, Colotariamon, or level 3 Digimon, Lotmon? Like, can you move at all? Do you have any actions you can do?
Looking at my stuff, it's mostly high level bricks, I think.
You can declare attack to cycle 1 as well. It's not terrible.
Hmm.
Remember, hard slamming Digimon is not terrible. Like, if you have like an ace or something that you can hard slam and like either D-Digimon might reduce summon or stun it so it can't attack you, it's like not terrible.
Hmm. Okay.
My recommendation is that if you really have no moves in your hand, you just swing with this Terramon and draw a card and see what happens there.
I can still do this. Wait, I can swing first and then do it, I
Yeah,
guess.
see, draw your card first and see what happens.
Right, security attack.
I will take it. 5k? I'll give you a petrification token.
Who, what now?
Oh, again, whenever a Digimon is removed from your side of the field, or I remove a security stack, I get to play a petrification token. This Digimon
Uh,
cannot attack, and cannot be suspended, and if it's deleted, it trashes the top card of your security.
okay. So what am I supposed to do with it then?
Oh, it's meant for me to kill it.
Yeah, but is there any way I can interact with it or nah?
There are cards that send it off, but then you will burn yourself.
Hmm.
I mean, in your team, there's no particular way for you to interact with it.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll just have to might have to just hard slam this down here.
Rapid one. Oh, this is good. Rapid one's good. The
And
Digivolve
then
one.
yeah, the Digivolve one, D-Digivolve.
I mean, yeah, this is fine. This is super fine. Patch. Hamana. Uh, hmm. That's awkward. I will 7k security. Anything else? 11k. I'll gain one memory. Gain one memory. And I'll die.
In the game.
Hmm. I will hard slam this Greymon for 5. Then I'll evolve for 3 into Sidramon. Activate Sidramon's effect.
I'll play when Digivolving. Then
So, place a card from hand to trash security, then you trash one.
alright, same thing again, I guess. You.
Wow, all your level 6 on your security, ah.
What? Ah. Okay, let's see. Tree to work with.
Four.
Four to work with.
I think the spot's fine.
Yeah, alright. So first I'll do this.
Yep, draw a card.
Alright. I have a choice here. This does it, I think. Yeah, alright. Gonna digivolve this into
Try
Cherubimon. Cherubimon effect allows me to play level
Oh yeah,
4.
it counts as one extra Digimon for your minus DP.
Oh, alright, yeah. Level 4, I'll lower Digimon card from my hand without paying the cost, so I will select... I selected it? Yeah, Rapid one.
Yep.
And then effect will trigger... Kill that, yeah. Now I can, attack, yeah, okay. Attack direct, security attack.
10k.
Uh,
Alliance. Oh, you
and
can
then I
alliance
gain...
with with your okay. I can alliance with the petrification token.
So I can alliance with that, and then that kills 2, right?
Yep. 1, 2. I got Owen.
This is the gain 1 memory. Oh,
Then
memory
end of turn,
increasing.
I can suspend one Digimon. Suspend this tamer and give one of my reptile dragonkin piercing and can attack.
Mhm. Okay, and then I can do one more thing, I guess. Digivolve that. Cost of 2.
Yep. I'll draw for turn. There's a problem. I die next turn if I don't do anything. Okay. I'll evolve my Gigimon into Elizamon first.
Mm-hmm.
For 11 costs, I'll play Dukemon.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll activate the on Digivolve effect. I will delete your...
Hmm. Suspend 1, delete 1, 8,000 or lower.
Yep. Then since you have 2 more Digimon,
Wait, I thought
I'll
this thing
delete
can't get suspended.
by your side.
Oh, by my side, I see.
I guess I give. And then I'll Vortex. I'll punch your petrification token. Then this burns your security.
Play this card without paying the memory cost. Oh. The...
Yeah, but it was destroyed by security rather than like security attacked.
Oh, there's a difference on that, huh?
Yeah, like I'm basically discarding the top card with security rather than actually hitting it.
I see. Okay. I think this does it.
Double Typhoon.
Yeah, I'll just add that.
Rapid one again.
That'll be a cost of 4. Hmm. Actually, no, I don't think this does it. Not yet, at least. But Gargamon or Ribbon is name against piercing. Okay, I can get piercing off that. Security attack 1. So I'm gonna crash.
Oh.
Activate effect to draw. I'm gonna give this one jamming, I guess.
Hmm. No, we can always attack into security.
Wait, did I not have piercing?
You have to kill. You have to kill the Digimon to pierce. Okay,
Oh,
that's the wrong way to say it. You have to like, you need to survive
you
in
need
order
to.
to pierce.
Oh, you need to run them over.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
it's trample, it's trample.
right. Hmm. Get a double attack here, right?
Well, but you're jamming, so you don't die.
Oh, security attack 1. That's just okay. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that still works. That still works out for me, I guess. Actually, somewhat. Uh. Then I guess if I wanna hard slam something, do I wanna give that much memory though? Risky, dangerous even.
Oh, big oopsies. Hmm. I haven't seen the Rapid Mod X antibody come out a single time. Yeah.
Well, if you must know, I have it in my hand, but I need a rapid one.
This is a Rapid Mod.
Then it costs 4. Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, yeah, there's a whole gimmick of the deck. All the Rapidmon level 4 armors are considered Rapidmon for Rank 1 X antibody. So you skip a level.
I see, I see. Okay.
So I left Flight Gate effect on me now.
What is it?
Uh,
Oh. Suspended Digimon get 4,000. Alright, I see, I see.
can I do it? I think I'm a little bit short. Alright, 1, 2. I'll try it. Evolve into Greymon. Draw a card. I'll swing with this. Attack. Security. This makes me lose 5k straight away. I will not Alliance. Calculate DP, I die. That's a problem. That's really bad. I'll gain 1 memory. Then I will Digivolve one of my Digimon. I'll Digivolve into Lamiamon for 2 costs. But because I die from your security, your Rapidmon triggers to gain 2 memory.
Hmm. So it's right away my turn then?
I have end phase triggers. I'm trying to think of how you want to use it right now. If I attack, I progression, I not enough. No use. So row.
Okay. Uh.
Go tree.
Tree. Sack this.
Double Typhoon.
Comes out for free.
Terramon.
Mm-hmm.
Matrix Evolution.
Cost tree. All cost tree. I think this is the call. now I
Okay.
have a blocker, so that helps me for one more turn, right? Okay. Deleted in battle or by having 0 DP, gain 2 memory. If I want to do that.
This stacks, by the way, so if you have multiple Rapidmon X antibodies, it gets even harder.
Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to think about how to sequence this. I like read all the effects I have. Um. Okay, so I guess the thing I should do here is attack directly first here. Security attack with anti-rod.
Okay. No more security. One more direct attack and it's it.
Yeah. And then, let's see. What gets inherited from here? Not that. I think the call is to leave that there in that position, yeah? And
Threatening
then...
Ace is very scary, yeah.
Alright. Last things to do. Guess this first.
More Mantai. Yep. Damn.
And then this.
Mecha Bunny so strong. Double
Yeah.
Typhoon. Oh, you hit double hits this time.
Oh,
You can
cool.
have Wallace and one.
I need that.
And the Wallace.
And that. Okay.
Okay, it's my turn. Draw. Owen gives me one memory and I hatch. I'll Digivolve. Draw. Okay, since you have pre-order security, Raging Serpentine, I will pop your highest DP Digimon.
I'm gonna use the armor perch here.
Okay. Then I think no matter what I do, I can go through. I can push through. I'm trying to like look at it. I think you got it. I'll try. Did you roll for 4? Draw. I'll activate the effect to pop the lowest DP Digimon. I'll pop your Rapidmon armor. This will call a
Okay.
petrification token. Then I'll use my effect of Owen to allow my Medusamon to declare attack.
Select one Digimon that will block. Oh. Oh wait, that was not block. But I guess,
I don't think this matters, but I'll do it. Effect. I will play one Dragon Team from my hand. I will play Agumon. Agumon's interruptive effect to return a card from my trash. I will take back the... I'll take back the... I'll take the Dusa. Gain one memory. Now Digivolve the Digimon. Digivolve my Agumon
there's a lot of
into the
Envy's
level 4
triggers.
Dimetromon. Draw a card. 11k. That should be all. Ah, damn! I tried my best.
Hmm. Okay. So I guess I just swing, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I just swing.
Ditch.
Alright.
Ditch.
Okay, okay. Guess it's 1-1 now, huh?
Hmm?
I'm gonna make it a first to 2.
Yeah, sure. So, how do you feel so far about playing Digimon?
The pace is pretty fun. I'm not talking much because I'm still spending a lot of time reading cards.
Yeah,
Uh,
to be fair, like this is your first time playing, and
mhm.
you're playing a completely new deck which you haven't tried before.
Yeah,
But yeah, generally,
and to be fair, like, and I know you said I don't need to pay attention to your effects for the most part until it's time for battle phase, but I am also still trying to follow along. You know,
yeah,
just
like
to
the
see if
pace
I
of
can.
play.
I think I'm gonna mulligan this one. That's better.
Uh, this looks miserable. Hatch. Since I have a red Tama, I will play red memory boost to top four at one. Oh man, I wish I could take this. I'll take the Lizamon. Go.
Okie dokie. And then do this hatch.
Nyaromon.
Nyaromon. Hmm. Uh, guess we do this first. Digivolve into Terriamon.
Mhm.
Kinda want to use its effect now, but I don't think I can.
The effect now.
Terriamon's effect to play Tamer cards or Digimon cards with the play
Oh,
cost reduced by 2. I can't move
yeah,
it out.
you can use it because it's in the breeding
Yeah,
area.
it's in the reading area. Can't use it right now. But I think the correct call is to just play it anyway. Because we want
Yep.
more memory when the turn passes back to us. Memory seems to be a very important resource, so
Yeah.
any of these cards that like gives us extra memory is probably gonna be very important to play.
Mm.
And then for now, yeah, I think this is also the right play. I'll play Wheelif as well.
What is?
Alright.
I see. Okay, I'll draw for 10. Uh, I will. Yeah, I'll evolve Gigimon into Elizamon. I'll draw a card. I'll activate Fireball. Since I have no Digimon to delete, I draw 2 cards. Then I'll evolve for 2 into Greymon. Pass my turn.
Okay. Only one, huh?
Well,
No
2. You have a Wallace.
But like it didn't put any Digimon down, so I can't
The Wallace reduces the cost of 1 Evo, so you have 2 memory to work with essentially.
hmm. Yeah, but it's still basically uh hmm. No no Digimon card is not one. Do I want to risk swinging right now? Hmm.
Oh, okay. This is like little side gamey meta thing. Generally speaking,
You don't want to swing with something that low because it'll probably die. Yeah.
generally you don't swing at something so small unless your team specifically is a team that like wants to swing with
Swamps
small
with that,
guys. Like
yeah.
my team wants to just swing with small guys for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
That or you have actually no moves at all. If you have completely zero moves, swinging to just cycle your cards is not terrible. But I'm assuming you have, because it's not the draw Tama, it's not super great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can do this.
Oh.
For cost of 3. And then -1 as well.
Yeah, that's super good. 2 cost evil, you put me at 1, you have a big blocker that's 11k essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Wait, 11k?
because when it's suspended, it minuses 4k my Digimon.
Uh, oh yeah, yeah,
And
true.
breathing. I'll keep it inside.
Oh, does it? It becomes suspended if I choose to block with it, huh?
Yeah.
And then it applies the effect. Okay, okay.
Then it also has plus 2k more because of your ESS, so it's 9 plus 4, 13k
Oh,
defensive.
okay, okay.
It's really big. Well, I don't see a reason to move. I'm gonna evolve fast. Go for it.
See, there's also a bit of a like meta game depending on like what, when you want to start swinging or when you feel safe to start swinging and stuff. I guess.
Yeah. Plus, again, your deck has a lot of aces. I'm pretty sure your deck's like all of your deck's top end is all ace, other than X antibody. So I'm very disincentivized to swing unless I get a lot of tempo advantage off it because I potentially lose all my board while swinging.
Hmm. Okay. Do I just play safe here and slowly build up stuff? There's also an option, right? I can choose not to swing with this so I don't lose it in case I hit something big,
Yeah.
and then just
But
build
again,
up.
it does gain secure. It makes all my security Digimon also smaller. To be fair,
Hmm.
again,
Oh,
it's
it
like CO True
also,
value, right?
yeah, it also makes them smaller. Okay, true. Yeah, I missed that part of the text.
This is an SR card for a reason. It's really good.
Okay. I'm going to play this first. On top of that,
Well,
evolve
Mansai.
that. Let me just double check that. Okay, yeah. And then, okay, I guess I'll risk it. Swing.
At 9. 4k DP.
Okay, that worked out. Uh, who is this guy? Red and purple.
Yeah. It's Pyodramon. It's the Protect Digimon from Digimon Adventure 02.
Hmm. Right, and then I'm gonna play one more supporter here.
Oh, Saber.
Hmm. Get
Man, I'm
memory up
getting baited
later.
into an ace. That feels so bad.
Hmm.
But I can just sit here in the back for the entire time. I'll bring out. Oh, I pressed end breathing by accident. Oops. Never mind. It's fine. Smile.
Okay.
Keikaku Dorida, as the kids say. If that's the case, I'll pull my memory. If I'm sitting erasing that, I have to do it this way. Memories? There you go. I will take the Omega one. Then I'll play that IC. That's how you should go. Ah, damn, I should have pushed out this time. It's fine, it's fine. Your deck doesn't apply that much pressure. I'll be okay.
Do I want to stay in there or come out? I'll come out.
Yeah, because every time you come out, you cycle one more card by evolving your raising, and you get 1 free damage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me read this. This Terriermon's effect. Alliance suspends. You may digivolve into a 2-color green Digimon card in your hand for the cost. The cost
This
being the play cost or the digivolve cost?
the Digivolve cost. It's also an
And
ESS, so there must be something on top of this for it to trigger.
yeah, it's an inherited cost. Yeah, I'm just checking that one. And then it doesn't allow you to cheat anything to play. It still has to be a valid one, right?
Yep, so we still
It's
have
just
to
that
do a
it's
valid
just
level.
-2 for the cost. It's but it doesn't allow you to
Yep.
cheat it out. All right. Just checking. Digivolve that. Cost of 3. And then -1.
Nothing to suspend.
Nothing to suspend. Anything else here? No, I guess. Swing.
So you get the
Sure.
7k plus, by the way, just so that yeah, your other rapid mod also gets a buff.
He also gets a buff.
It makes all my security Digimon minus 4k. So if you swing with
Oh, this thing lingers.
yeah, the
To the end
lingering
of the
effect.
turn. Ah, okay, that's wacky. Attack. Draw 1 as well.
0. Okay, I can't keep sitting my ass. I gotta start moving.
Let's see, anything else you want to do here?
Sitting on this is pretty good.
I can still do something with my remaining memory. Yeah, you know what? No reason not to use this for the last one.
Training? Alright. One target, unfortunate. Okay, I set to 3 and I can start moving. Okay, bring this up. Okay, I mean, I just have to hope you have no ace, right? Let's go for it. Security attack.
Blast Digivolve. Let's see. Which one can I Blast Digivolve with?
Both your rapid ones should be as valid targets.
I'm just seeing if the effect actually helps me or not.
Sane Gargamon's a good card.
It's a blocker. Yeah. So I guess I turn this one to maintain the blocker. And then I can suspend
Suspend 2, I can restand.
Oh, I didn't get to choose it?
Interesting.
Okay. If I unsuspend, then I can't use the wait. I unsuspend, then I can use the block effect, right?
Yeah, sure way. You have to unsuspend first though.
Unsuspend first.
Then now you can. It should be on your blocking phase now.
To block.
Thinking here.
Hang on. What just happened?
When my attack target changes, I trash the top card with security.
Ah, okay, that's what happened.
I'm thinking what to do here. Okay, first I'm gonna gain 1 memory. Then I'm going to activate the effect of Gigimon. I'm gonna Digivolve my Lamiamon into Medusamon. I'll activate Medusamon's effect to delete your lowest DP.
I'll use the effect Armor Purge here.
Then I kill myself because I'm small. Tough. I think you got it. I'm thinking what else I can do, but I'm like a little bit screwed. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, you got it. 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 You got it.
Oh,
There's no security cards that saves me here. I know my deck.
I see. But because I still can only attack with two, right? So you still have one more turn.
Yeah, but I'll be too far behind because think of the tempo, right? Even if I play something, I will lose it. Then I have to wait for my next turn's raising. Then the following turns like bring it up. So I like you have to take one, two, three turns for me to actually get a body on field through my
Hmm.
raising.
I
And
see.
any
I
monsters I
see.
summon onto the field get removed politely.
I see. I see. Okay.
Ah,
Uh,
damn.
yeah. So actually, these decks we've been playing with, are they like uh just like beginner starting out decks, or are they actually decks that are like actually good, or what?
Okay, so
Just curious.
your Terriermon deck used to be pretty viable. It was pretty good. It was like a premium structure deck,
Hmm.
and it was quite popular at last time. Nowadays, not so much because the general pace of play has changed, but it's still pretty competent as you can see. The deck I'm playing, Lamiamon, it's very new. It's literally from the previous set.
Ah.
Uh, there's some problems. It's missing a lot of cards to make the team work. Like I am playing a lot of generic junk,
Mhm.
but I think you can see like the gimmick is pretty cool, right? Wherever I burn security, I just freely climb.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Uh.
that's this deck.
Mhm. Yeah.
Angarama was like a failed archetype. Like they gave it three waves of support, and the first two waves were about combat, and then the last wave is about calling Digimon by effect, and then all three failed, and then they gave up
Mhm.
on the team. Ghost Game, and the TV show Ghost Game ended, and they didn't want to support the team anymore.
Feels bad. But yeah. Okay. I will say I'm a little overwhelmed at like reading all the effects of the Digimon when they're coming out and doing their stuff. There's a bit of a knowledge gap there, but other
Mhm.
than that, yeah, I can definitely see. I really enjoyed like the way they handle the action economy in this game.
Yeah, like the push and pull of the memory gauge.
Hmm. And there's probably a lot
Uh,
of strategy too, like giving them only one or
or
like.
like if you know their deck cannot release, if you're for example, like there was times right where I just give you a lot of memory, knowing that even if you call a bunch of stuff, it doesn't really matter because I'll get such a big memory tempo advantage for just
Mhm.
hard slamming. That sort of deal is also
Yeah.
really cool.
I'm guessing, because we saw a few of them. I'm guessing the cards that like push from one to three are pretty common across a few decks.
One, two, three.
Like
Oh, like
if you're
the memory setters.
below three, then you get pushed up to three.
Memory setters are nowadays they've fallen out of favor because they're kind of slow. They don't
Oh.
actively change like the break. I think you can tell like the breakpoints for memory generation is like usually like oh it's two costs to evolve from a three to a four and a three cost to evolve from four to a five.
Mm-hmm.
So usually the way it works right is like for example if I go 3-4, I put you to two memory, then on your turn it's 2-3. Then it will always go back to three, so it really doesn't change too much by the math.
Hmm. I see. I see.
Last time they will play a lot, and some of them are still really good. There are still some really good memory setters, but nowadays you need to be really really good to be worth a slot in your deck,
I see. I see. Okay. Like
especially
yeah,
when there are
cause.
simpler conditions and cheaper tamers now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause like I'm probably noticed as well. Like when you're like deciding your last action before it gives them back their turn, like playing like if you want to play a big one to like cash out and maximize, that's one option, but you could also, there might be scenarios where you want to play a small one, so you give them like only one or two so that you get turn priority back again.
Plus, I think you
Since.
also saw cards like training and memory boost, which like essentially store memory for future turns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
cards also made it so like tamers feel kind of bad to play because like you want that immediate value rather than like value over many many turns if you're gonna
Yeah.
die quite fast.
Mm-hmm. Cause you get like because of the way you can manipulate when the turns come back to you, like to a certain extent, you got some control over it.
Yep.
Uh, the value of like, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but my just from like looking at the game structure and the game mechanics how it is, the value of a turn is getting your getting your attacks right away again.
Yeah,
Getting your untapped phase, which means everything can attack again. So if you can give the opponent a very small turn so that they can't do much and then it passes back to you again, it doesn't matter if they give you something very small back in return. You get priority to attack again, and that can be
yeah.
dangerous in some decks. So
And that's generally the game plan for like climbing decks. So again, your deck is a climbing deck where you want to just climb to one big stack. Generally, you want to minimize the number of resources you give them,
mhm.
and so that once you hit your top end, you continue to minimize the number of resources you give them, and then you just control the board with that big level 6 and get as many attack phases as you can before they can clear it out.
Yeah. So like that's one style of gameplay, like
Mhm.
so there's definitely a lot of like things to think about with the turn economy and the action economy and the
Yeah,
the value of like a turn and stuff, because it's not very clear cut. It's not that it's clear, not clear cut. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not strictly defined
yeah. There's like
how
no linear
many
like this is the best move because like
how many actions you can take in a turn, or what's the optimal action to take in a turn, that kind of
yeah.
stuff. Because
Again, it's very non-linear and very skill expressive, which is why I
mhm.
really enjoy this game.
Yeah, I can definitely
Uh,
see why. Yeah.
there again, you have only played against climbing. So far, I've only brought like relatively typical decks. Like these are all very simple decks for the most part.
Mhm.
Obviously, there's a lot of text and there's a lot of triggers going on, but there's nothing really special. At the end of the day, it's climb to a 6, swing with 6, climb to a 6, swing with 6. Right at the end of the day, if you really boil it down.
Mhm. Yeah.
When you start playing against really weird shit like 7 Demon Lords, or you play against Crossheart or Hunters, where they really break the mechanics of the game. That's when the game gets really not say confusing, but really interesting.
Mm.
Because
Harder to follow along, I guess,
oh, it's
would
definitely
probably be
harder
the
to
term.
follow along, but
Yeah.
it's really I wouldn't say Crossheart's interactive, but like the style of play definitely makes it so it's very interesting to think about. And again, my deck has no aces. I'll be very frank, right? My deck had no ace, so you
Mhm.
didn't really care about like your declare swing attacks, but there's also a really big counterplay to like how you think about ace
Oh,
play.
by the way, what do you mean by aces? I kind of assumed you just mean like really good target cards you want to make, but like, is there a specific game meaning to this one?
Oh no, like you know that your Saint Gargomon and your Caripimon,
Yeah, they're like
uh,
the
yeah,
boss
like the
monsters.
battle
Ace.
tricks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ace cards, so they're like Caribbean Ace, they're Saint
Oh,
Gargomon Ace.
oh, right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that's a keyword.
Yeah, like
Like
they're like
it's
EXs.
Pokemon
They're
EX. Yeah,
EXs.
Pokemon EX. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Like playing around these kind of cards, right, are very pivotal to the current format.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't respect them, you can really just get blown out by just getting hit by a level 7 ace or level 6 ace.
I see.
Yeah, I mean that's the long and short of it, right? Like the Digimon nowadays is definitely more archetypal compared to like early days. We're on set 22 now, I think. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
21. We're at set 21 now, and the game has definitely gone down the path of more focusing your deck building around archetypes. So like Terriermons or Liberator Red, Liberator Green, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and there's less generic good pal stuff. And as a result of that design, some of the old decks have really fallen out of favor. Uh, Again, I was talking about Rookie Beat a lot, like Child Beat. Last time that was literally just 2-0 vanilla, like 2/0 vanillas.
Mm.
Like the most efficient 2-0 vanillas and the most efficient 6-1 level 4s you could play, and cards that called them very fast. And you just beat them down. But because of the new archetypal design, uh, there are usually ways to curb it, plus generic removal staples. I think you saw like there's quite a number of decks with medieval Dukemon in your decks, right? The rest two guys to call himself out for free, for 7 costs.
Uh
They release cards like this to like stir up gameplay styles that they don't like.
oh, Cherubimon?
No, medieval Dukemon. Sorry, medieval Gallantmon in your Zephyr one, for
Oh,
example.
the
Zephyr.
other deck.
Yeah. I also play it. A lot of decks just play it as a guy that they call as removal with body attach. There's a lot of cards like this, which is just like big dude with removal attached to the body that you just play out and does something.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, yeah, just like that, I guess. Again, I have more things to talk about regarding like the actual or like lore, the Digimon, all that, but that's not too relevant to the current standing.
Yeah, sure,
Uh,
fair enough.
but again, I'm glad so far you enjoyed the games, and I do hope we can play more of it. I find this game really fun, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't
Yeah.
even in Asia, Digimon isn't say very big anymore. So being able to play with somebody is really like is really enjoyable for me.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I think what would probably be good for me personally, I guess, is if I could start learning more of the decks and more of the interactions on the smaller scale stuff. I mean, not
Oh, for
smaller scale.
sure.
What am I thinking about? Basically, because I'm playing blind into every deck, I'm probably not going to adapt my plays very much. I'll be
Yep.
mostly just playing based on what I know my deck does. So it might not be as exciting as like when you have two players who are familiar with each other's decks and familiar with what kind of things might come out. I guess it's kind of like with Pokemon TCG as well, or at least just TCG Pocket. Pocket might be simple, but there is meta reads, which makes the game more
Yeah.
interesting when you see like
Exactly.
you
Exactly. Like
you see their
when
starting
you
Pokemon and then you can guess what they're coming out. You can also start making educated guesses at what's in their hand and actually time when you want to use like certain things.
yeah, it was like how you want to root against like to minimize the impact of ace play, etc.
Hmm.
Like yeah, it's
So I'm
like definitely
definitely right
something.
now at a very basic level, and like um because of that, there's like that gap that I'm like, okay, I'll have to do a bit of homework before I start really um
Be able to
maximizing
maximize,
yeah
yeah.
maximizing how I play and stuff without just playing blindly and kind of like just spending all my time reading cards. But I guess that's normal for most card games, right?
Yeah, honestly speaking, like most card games, I think White Schwartz is literally the only card game I can think off the top of my head, right? Where you could literally know nothing about the deck, or you literally know everything about the deck, and it does not matter. You are essentially playing solitaire and rolling dice.
But yeah, so I think what I'll do after this is actually now that I've seen the game, I might go look around into some of the existing archetypes and pick
Yeah, yeah, of
one,
course.
learn about it, and then figure out how it plays. And
The I think you've seen the big spreadsheet that Huang made. Uh,
yeah.
these are like the general like these are some of the popular themes that people play. Not all of them are good. I want to just say this right now.
Hmm.
Some of these are really bad. One example would be what's bad in here? What's bad in this list? Gomamon has had almost 12 waves of support, and the theme is completely unplayable still. So I wouldn't be too worried, but this is at least a good start on like seeing what themes there are there that you can look at.
Hmm.
Uh, Another thing, I do not know how good of a stream game this is because admittedly, I'm not very talk. I can talk about a lot about Digimon in general. I find Digimon very interesting. I know a lot about it, but as for like actually commenting about the game, it's not there's not too much I can say because uh
Well, I can still people enjoy watching games play out, right? It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
actual gameplay stuff, so I won't worry too much about that. It'll be there's 2 points where card games I think can be entertaining to watch as content. This is my understanding of it after looking at what card game content there is. The first content well is when someone completely brand new tries out the game and is stumbling through. It's entertaining to watch. And then after that, when people are actually understanding what's happening with the game, and you're interacting with each other at high level, that's the other point where it's interesting.
I think that's fair.
Hmm. Oh, and number three, when people try to do meme things and either succeed or fail. Yeah, there's that.
Usually it's the fail that gets people more interested, to be fair.
Mm. But yeah, I can definitely like I wouldn't worry about that basically. But I think what I'll do is I'll probably spend some time to do some homework.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
So,
for sure.
so what we'll do is we'll skip over the medium part where this is the beginner part of it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like, this
I
is
just
literally
learned
the
it.
first time you just
Yeah,
open up the
first
game,
time
try out
open up.
decks.
Yeah. Uh, I think the middle part where you're still learning the ropes and everything, that part might not be too interesting to watch. So we'll skip over to when I'm actually more familiar with it before we start making more content about this again. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Past that, again, if there's any other card games that you find interesting or like you want to start out, I probably have played it already. I think the only card game I have not played that is like currently relevant is Lorcana because there's literally no Lorcana in Singapore.
Oh, there
But
isn't.
past that,
They
uh,
didn't. They don't have the product here.
I think there's product, but like I haven't seen any card shop play it.
Hmm.
So like I haven't had like there's no tutorial event, there's no event period. So like I
Ah,
have not even tried the game at all.
fair enough. Uh, I think I had like a couple of like Duel Masters cards at one point too.
Oh, Dumas used to be really big in Asia. It's still really big in Japan.
Yeah. All I know about it though, like from back in the day. Hang on, let me switch scenes back to just chatting.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if this is correct or not, but Duel Masters look like bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's like bootleg Magic more than
Um,
bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh.
not the card game, the anime.
Oh, the anime I've never watched. I didn't even know they had the anime until like quite
It was
recently when
on
my
like
friends
our
told me
local
about it.
TV channels. That's why I saw it. I didn't see a sing. I didn't. I have never seen a single full episode of it, but I've seen ads and stuff
Oh,
like
I don't
what
know, like
and stuff. So, and
local
mhm.
local Singapore TV. Okay, like local Singapore kids channels. Like the only things I know is like Digimon Savers, Digimon Cross War, and
Oh, that was way before this.
like
Like when I was
Yu-Gi-Oh. So,
I was an actual kid, just seeing like the commercials on TV, and it
damn.
like that looked like Yu-Gi-Oh. And then I think also because maybe it was the monsters design or whatever, or like whatever the creatures there were a lot of the wagons.
Yeah,
There
because
were
the
like
wagons are very
I
popular.
distinctively remember like a black colored wagon, and I had a card of it, and I think it wasn't even a real card of it. I think it was like a bootleg
Those like
print
bootleg mama
because
shops, yeah.
it was smaller than the others. So like I don't know. I don't think I even have those anymore. I have to like go digging around. But yeah, that's a core memory, I guess. It was like something I remember seeing. I've never actually played the game. I've never actually seen a full episode. My impression
I
is that it's bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh, but I did look into it. Apparently, it's bootleg Magic instead.
okay, bro, but honestly, like no cap, Dumas is fucking crazy. Like actually crazy. Bro, they have like folding cards. They have transformers. It's insane. Like actual transformers, like the TV. Like
Okay, one other question: Is Bakugan a card game?
oh, no. Okay, okay. Bakugan is like a like you know those like
I
the
know
little
there's
balls,
marbles
right?
involved in it as well.
Yeah. No, so like the way it works, right, is that you put down these metal cards, right? And then you're supposed to roll the Bakugan onto the metal cards to activate like certain effects and stuff. There is a card game for it, but for my understanding, it like failed really badly.
Like, but it has cards in it, so is
Yeah,
it
the
a
cards
card?
are what you roll the ball over.
Yeah, but like, don't the cards apply effects based on what you rolled it
Yeah,
over?
but it's more like a like
It's more like a Beyblade thing, I guess.
it's more like beat up man if you know what that is.
I have
Like
heard
the
of
marble
it.
toy, remember the little mecha that shoots the handheld mecha that shoots marbles at things?
I have heard of it. I don't remember exactly.
Okay, okay.
It's been ages. But
I
yeah,
think this is like really dating us to like this is
yeah. The craze, Anyone
yeah.
remember Zoids?
Oh, Zoids is so sick, bro. Zoids is so sick. They released a new one. There's a new one now.
Yeah, it's Japan only though, right? If like
Yeah.
it's failed as an export product.
Yeah, but like
These old
as a
toys and stuff.
as like a Japanese product by Kotobukiya, it's so good, man. They released the Monster Hunter one. There's a Mitsuzune.
Oh my!
Mitsuzune Zoid.
Wow. Okay, that's actually cool.
Wait, I'll send those to you later. But they are so sick. They are
Oh
so
my.
cool. There's a Magna Malo for the release of Monster Hunter Rise as well. If I recall.
Yeah, of all the toy brands to collaborate with Monster Hunter, Zoids makes a lot of sense.
I think some of them were really ugly though. Some of them look really ugly though.
Well,
Oh
they
yeah,
got no.
Rajang, Mitsuzune, Magna Malo, and Ratos.
They can't all be winners.
I also posted the stupid
Oh,
Terriermon.
of course they're playing Butterfly.
Yeah, but
That's
like Assistant Terriermon's really bad at it.
hmm. That song's not even. Wait, that's Muzukashi. Wait, no, that's Futsu. That's normal difficulty. And he's failing at normal difficulty. Wow.
You must understand, right? Assistant Terriermon's really bad at games.
Hmm. Yeah. All right.
They try their best.
I guess we should wrap it up then, huh?
Yeah. We've been faffing about for like a while.
Well, I mean, it's
Okay.
all good, right? It's nice to just have a yap session sometime. All right. I'll probably edit this into a video as well. I'll figure out how I want to do it.
Again, thank
Whether
you
I
so
want
much for
to edit
having me.
anything
I had a,
else.
I had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. You want to say anything to chat before we go?
Don't make senpai? I don't know.
You want to say anything to Bamco before we go?
No.
They're
Well,
not. They're
man,
not watching.
I've been the good boy. I've been buying Gunpla. I've been buying Gunpla. Don't you shut us down? Everyone's working hard.
All right.